All right, it's Wednesday night. It's time for what are we doing, Jerry?
I don't know. What show is it? It's three shots. What is Gridiron Smack Cranium? What the fuck is this show? I can't Freeform. No, the BS sessions. How you doing, man? How you doing, Mark?
It's podcasting so good to make you want to slap your mama.
Yeah. How's it going, dude?
Good.
I would never slap my mama. And you know what? If I found somebody that slapped their mama, I would be kicking their fucking ass. That's
Did
what
you
I'd
ever
be
see
doing.
the movie Friday After Next?
I'm just kidding. It
Barbecue's
was
so good,
terrible.
make you want to
Yeah.
slap your mom.
Yeah. It's a terrible
I
movie.
like
The only
that
good
one.
one was the first. The only good
What
one was
the
the first
fuck? I
one.
love that movie with the pimp.
I like them. I think I like them all because I even like
No,
that
no
Christmas one.
smoke.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. No Smokey, no Friday, man.
I
Sorry.
like the
Smokey
whole
was
I
thing.
like
bad.
I
my
like
tip.
all three. I love all three, man.
You got to be a stupid motherfucker to get fired on your day off. Fucking Chris Tucker is awesome.
Chris Tucker rules.
Anyway, let's see who we got here. San Francisco is in the Super Bowl. Well, I wish.
They are the city of San Francisco,
Yeah, fuck
right?
that. Fuck Seattle. They're gonna
Yes.
win, but
I
fuck
was I was about
Seattle.
to say, how's it going to feel on Sunday when you see Seattle raise
They're
Lombardi in your
they're
stadium?
they're in
I'm
the
gonna
Super
be
Bowl.
I'm gonna be happy when the Patriots win. That's why.
I hope they
No,
do. They're not gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
I
You're
rooting
agree.
for
not.
the
I don't
Patriots.
They're
You
think.
all
have
going to be
no
wearing
idea.
Levi's.
All right, we got Joseph Staub. How you doing? Wearing the crew shirt tonight, man. Maybe
Yeah.
that's appropriate. Maybe that's gonna be appropriate for
But I
the
think
show title. Andy Rodriguez is looking kind of 90-ish there. He's got the flannel on, it looks like. He's got the Pearl Jam Soundgarden flannel thing going on
Yep.
there. How's it going,
Thank
man?
you so much because it's really a robe. It's cold in here.
Oh, okay. It looks flannel. Oh, it is flannel, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
flannel.
okay.
Well,
Not too bad.
he's in the freezing Arctic temperatures right now.
Yeah, what is it? What is it? 60 and you're cold?
It's
That's me.
no, hold on. I gotta check. Um 53.
Damn.
Yeah,
Like 19 here.
I was complaining about 53 the other morning at work, and then it got to 87 today. And then
I
everybody
just like
said,
wearing this lately. It's very comfortable.
"You're getting into your old man clothes now."
I am. I really
I know. I've been wearing like what is it called? The sleep pants all day if I don't go
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah. If I don't go to work, I'm just lounging around the house. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
put on shoes and shit.
Same here. I need to move that restaurant.
Tonight, folks, we are doing our top 11 favorite or maybe not so favorite hair bands. Now, I am judging this by what they play on Hair Nation. So whatever they play on Hair Nation qualifies for this. I've been listening to a lot of fucking Hair Nation lately, so everything
I'm
qualifies
sorry
anymore.
for that.
But
No,
yeah, it's tough. First thing I turned on was fucking Make Love Like a Man. I'm like, Jesus, man. I
I'm a
posted the
man.
misery
Yes,
on the
I
chat
am.
about that
Don't
horrible
call
song.
me Gigolo. Don't call me
Oh
Casanova.
God, that song
Oh
sucks.
God, what?
Hey,
Just
they
But anyway,
give
played.
me a
before
call on the phone and I'll be coming or something like that.
Hey, they played Paper Sun the other night, and I was like, "Yeah, I love that song." They haven't played that song in years.
Today on my way home from work, I turned on Hair Nation. They're playing Kiss. Heaven's on Fire. I said, oh, all right. So I changed it.
I
And
love that song.
10 minutes later, a Boneyard Kiss. Heaven's on Fire. I said, are you
all
kidding me?
right, you can't escape it.
I
Yeah.
can't. So I changed it to
Anyway,
the bridge. They're not going to play it here.
but yeah, this should be an interesting list. But before we do that, what do you got for us, Mark?
Got Catherine O'Hara passed away at 71 this week. We all know her from Beetlejuice, Home Alone, SCTV, and numerous
Schitt's Creek.
other movies, Schitt's Creek. And I was sad because they were talking about reviving Schitt's Creek, and that ain't gonna happen now.
Yeah,
And that was an amazing show. What do you guys got to say about her?
she was a beautiful woman, beautiful, funny actress, funny woman. It's a tragic loss. Again, it was one of those things we never knew she was sick. I mean, I don't know if it was a sudden death or she was sick. I don't know. But rest in peace, man. And you know what? Some great, great films to go back on. And they'll still make you laugh. I mean, you see some of these a million times, like Beetlejuice. And I've seen Schitt's Creek like every episode like 20 times. It's still funny as fuck.
Fuck
And
yeah.
so, and she is amazing in that fucking character and that role, man.
Mhm.
Just, yeah. Um, yeah. Rest in peace and thank you.
All
Andy?
right.
Yeah, I loved when she would be part of the Christopher Guest comedy troupe, pretty much. And I
That's right.
love
She
the
was in
movies
that.
that they
Yeah.
made together with Christopher Guest and Harry Shearer and of course Michael McKean and everybody else that they were reoccurring with different um, characters. It was so great. I love all those movies, but my favorite has to be The Mighty Wind,
Yeah.
where they get together to bring back these old folk bands from the '60s. It was so fun, it's so great. But of course, I loved her in Home Alone. She was just completely gorgeous in Home Alone. I
Yeah.
never really watched Beetlejuice, so I don't have anything to say about that. But absolutely loved her and everything else. I know everyone says I should watch Beetlejuice, but yeah.
My thing was I saw her in the original SCTV repeats,
Yes.
and then I saw her in like Beetlejuice, and I go, oh, I remember her. And then it was pretty. She was really funny. She did everything from dramatic. I like dog show.
Yeah.
Dog show. You know,
Dog Show.
it's like you go to the baseball game and they do that. And my ex-wife used to go dog show. It's like, but Joseph, man, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, everything I've ever seen her in, she was amazing in it. And I mean, she could, like you said, she could do every kind of role. She was hilarious. She could be serious. And I mean, I'm really happy for her that Schitt's Creek happened in the later
Yeah.
part of her career that kind of
Mhm.
was able to give her a little bit of a revival. And I mean, she was by far the best part of that show, and just so funny, and just the character that she created was just so out of left field, and it's amazing, and I love watching back that show, especially for her. But I mean, everything I've ever seen her in, and she'll definitely be missed. It was very unexpected to see that, and it was
Mhm.
very sad.
Mark.
I just watched her last year when they had the second season of The Last of Us, and she had a small role in that. That was like all drama there, and that showed her diversity as an actress. So, yeah, so like I said, she did a little bit of everything, and she'll be missed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice, man. I loved her, man. She was great, and I liked what Macaulay Culkin said. He said, "I thought we had more time, Mom." And I thought that was
Mhm.
that kind of brought a tear to my eye. That they were always close, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
that was
sad
pretty.
for
That
that is
was
sad for Culkin that he looks at her and John Candy more of parent figures because his are crappy.
yeah. That's
You
why he
Pretty
know?
said, "I
much.
thought we had more time, Mom."
Yeah.
And then we get to Joy to the World, Three Dog Night. Chuck Negron died at 83. Any thoughts on him, guys?
Yeah, rest in peace. I was never a fan of the band, so but I know they were a huge band and meant a lot for a lot of people, but they just never really resonated with me. But yeah, it's always sad when people die, man. Rest in peace,
The
man.
thing is, people like were requesting him on that metal station or wherever station, and I went and downloaded their discography. They are more than Joy to the World. They got a lot of
Yeah.
prog in them.
Hmm.
There's more stuff to this band that
One
people
is
know.
the
All they know is
loneliest song
Jeremiah
they
was a bullfrog and Joy to the
actually.
World.
No,
There's a lot of
I know
great
a lot.
songs by them.
I mean,
I know a lot of their songs.
yeah, they probably have like 7 or 8 songs that I hear on the radio
Yeah.
pretty consistently. Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else got to say anything about Three Dog Night? Check. Nope. All
I
right,
mean,
man.
there's 2 songs of theirs that I really like. Other than that, I can't really. I don't really care. I love Old Fashioned Love Song, and I love
Like an
Shambhala. That's it. That's it.
old-fashioned love song.
Yeah, it's a great
That
song.
I don't. To be honest, I don't even know what instrument this gentleman played
It's a
in
singer,
the
I think.
band.
He
Was
was the
he?
lead singer,
Vocalist.
Okay.
lead vocalist.
Okay. So I don't know much about the band aside from just like their greatest hits. So
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. And then we got I don't know who this guy is, but I was trying to get sports into the show. Mickey Lolich, Tigers great in 1968 World Series MVP, dies at 85. You guys know about him?
Nope.
I sure don't.
No. Well, he was a World Series MVP, played for the
Yeah,
Tigers, so
rest in peace. I
rest in
mean,
peace. And then happy birthday to Alice Cooper, turned 78. Thank you to Mark for bringing that up to my attention today. Gotta always say hi to the Cooper man. Happy birthday,
78.
Alice. 70,
78 going on 40.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
dude,
he
that
looks
guy
great.
is, he looks great, man.
Yeah, he does.
And to think 40 years ago he was
Washed
looking
up.
90.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Now that's a great background,
Great.
Mark. Like that MSG album is fucking awesome.
That's a great album.
Good choice.
Yeah.
I don't know that one. I'll have to listen to that.
That's perfect. That's Anytime, right? It's on there.
Yeah.
Anytime.
No, that's Give Me Your Love.
Give Me
You
Your Love. Yeah, that's a
know
great
what
song,
it does
yeah.
I don't really know
to me.
much about the Macaulay era.
Macaulay's
love
great.
Macaulay.
I love this new band, Black
I know the
Swan.
hits, like I know the stuff they play on like Ozzy's Boneyard and Hair Nation, but beyond that, I don't know. I'm mainly familiar with like the first couple albums.
Have you heard his band with Black Swan with the guitar player Winger and
He's
Jeff
good.
Pilson?
There's a new one coming out.
Yeah,
Well, I know he's a
Gonna
great
come out.
singer. I
Yeah.
love his voice anytime I hear those songs, but for some reason I've never gone and like
Yeah.
sought out those albums.
Terrible with Survivor though. Terrible with
Oh yeah.
Survivor. He
What's
did
the
not
guitar
fit
player
Survivor
from
at
Winger?
all.
Red Beach.
Red Beach.
Yeah, Red Beach. Jeff Pilson, Matt something on drum. Matt Starr on drums. Great
Matt Starr.
band. Yeah, it's
Oh,
a great.
wow.
I mean, yeah, just name value alone, that's a great band.
Black Swan is really good, and Reb does some
I'll
killer
check them out.
leads on that. Yeah, they have two
Well, yeah, I mean,
albums. that got riffs.
Reb's a fantastic guitar
Yeah.
player.
Fantastic, man. And then can somebody explain this lyric to me? This goes with the story. I'm listening to the Red Hot Chili Peppers the other day, and they have a lyric. It says, "On
I'm
the day my
sorry.
best friend died, I couldn't get my carpets clean." What the fuck does that mean?
It's the Red Hot Chili Peppers, man. That's about all I can say.
I'd be calling the crime scene unit.
I'm
man.
just wondering, does he write lyrics just to rhyme?
Yes.
Just puts words. Oh, okay. I like them, but I was actually listening to the lyrics for the first time. And
If you go to the Red Hot Chili Peppers for lyrical depth, I think you're in the wrong place.
Their lyrics
They'll
are
be, they'll,
bad.
yeah.
they'll be in the songwriting Hall of Fame here. in a
Who
couple
do you
years,
think's
probably.
worse?
I'm gonna do a little recitation real quick. What I got, you got to give it to your mama. What I got, you got to give it to your papa. What I got, you got to get it, put it in you.
Do a little dance and you
Continue.
drink a little water.
There you go.
The lyric, "My best friend died," I looked it up. That's a song called "This Is the Place" by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, featured on their 2022 album "Unlimited Love." So there you go.
Oh, it's one of the new songs. No
Well,
wonder.
one of
No,
those.
it was the
That I
calling.
don't know.
It was called The Calling. This is the calling. I think that was on one of their 90s, 2000, early 2000s album.
If you like about 30 songs on one album, the Chili
I
Peppers are
love
band.
the Red Hot
To
Chili
me,
Peppers.
that's way too much. I just want to.
Love is a strong word for
But
me.
you know
Red
who's
Hot
a
Chili
better
Peppers.
songwriter than Anthony? Sammy Hagar. Thank you. At least
You're not wrong there.
At least I understand Sammy's lyrics.
You mean
All
that-
right, but a new
Until
Dokken.
until he starts singing about aliens loving him or something. I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
love
And-
that song.
And flipping it
That's
on
one of the only
over,
Van Hagar
you know
songs
what
I like.
I can't wait to get that box set. It's only $99. I'm like, yeah,
boy.
get Live Without a Net on Blu-ray.
Imagine
boy.
spending $99 on Van Hagar.
Hey,
I will.
I saw it. Alex Van Halen actually promoted that. He even said, "Hello, baby."
Yeah, he's probably getting
Yeah.
paid to.
So
All right.
maybe they're buddies now.
Well,
They
on
are
the
not.
Well, on the Chili Peppers, there's a new documentary centered on the early days of them on Netflix on March 20th.
I got a question. I see documentaries are coming on Netflix like every other day. And
No,
like,
this
none of them are true. Is this real?
I don't put fake news in my stories like everybody else does. This is real, and it was done by Variety, so it's a real story. I go to sources because I see people putting up all these rock stars talking about
Yeah,
politics,
like
and it's the
everything-
same fucking line. It's
You
the same
know-
story.
Yeah,
If they
but
were
the
a
thing is that
musician,
they do the
they have
same thing
that-
with athletes.
They
Like
do.
after the game, oh, I sure wish I was on that team. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh well, that team put so much into their. It's the same thing over and over. And you posted one like that, Mark.
And I deleted it right away because I did
thank
check
God
it
for
out.
that.
I do double check myself. I go, what? That didn't sound right. Now, delete. But at least we're not. At least we're not like England, where you could get 30 days in jail for a tweet. But let's see.
We
Also,
might get more than that coming up very soon.
the band Turnstile wins Best Metal Performance at the Grammys, and grouchy old gatekeepers are going crazy. It's more metal than Jethro Tull. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it ain't good for the genre. I don't like it, but I'm not going to shit on
Come
it.
on, that wasn't metal. At the beginning, had a boop, 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 boop.
I listened to at least
Come
10
on.
I listened to 10 of their songs from older albums and newer albums. They have a lot of metal and punk in them.
That song is awful.
Well, I just-
Awful.
But that's you.
Yeah, but there was literally nothing in that category was metal. There
Dream
was
Theater.
nothing in that category.
Well, the Dream
Night
Theater song
Terror was
kinda
not
like
a metal song.
It's like-
And you know how big of a Dream Theater fan I am. That is not a metal song. That is a hard rock song at best.
well,
And that
they-
Ghost song, it's my favorite. It's my favorite song on the new
They
Ghost
have
album.
much
That's
of a
not a metal
choice, I
song.
guess.
Well, Ghost isn't metal. We all decided that a long time ago.
Correct. And yet they're being nominated for best metal performance because the Grammys don't know better, and we know this.
Because the Grammys are special K.
Yeah,
We get it, you know.
I'm just amazed that I'm amazed we're surprised when shit like this happens. We talked about how
Oh, I'm not
award
surprised
shows
at all.
are so
It's something
fucked
to
up.
talk about.
It's like, it's just like, duh. I mean, we all knew something like this was going to happen. I mean, it's happened since what? Since Jethro Tull won Best Heavy Metal?
That's what I said. At
Fucking
least they're
album.
more metal
we all
than
knew
Jethro
we all
Tull.
knew that Youngblood was going to win best rock performance because they had to jump on that bandwagon.
Hey, Youngblood's
And-
really good, though.
Oh no, he deserved it 100%.
deserved
But I'm
it,
saying
yeah.
you knew that was going to win because they had to jump on the whole Aussie tribute bandwagon. So that
Yeah.
was going to win.
But no, it's not just us. It's everybody you see in these music groups. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
oh man, it's this dude. Duh. I mean, come on. Award shows are. We need to do our own award show every year. I think we should do our own Grammys.
We should.
Well,
Yeah,
this-
we should, but I don't think that it's gatekeepers. I don't think that's the right word for it. It's their opinion that it's not good enough to win awards in a category that they don't even belong in.
I listened to 10 of their songs. They had a lot of metal songs, though.
You
the
can't
one they
blame
were
the band.
nominated
It's,
I've heard them
isn't.
for years. There's no metal to me.
it's
a lot
not the
more-
band's fault.
No.
I mean, the band,
No.
It's not their fault. You can't
No,
blame them.
no,
But
no.
I did.
if I'm
but
a
I
band
did-
like that nobody's ever heard of, I'd be jumping at the bit to get a Grammy.
If it might not be pushy metal, but at least the kids are going, hey, I like this band Turnstile. I like this band Ice Nine Kills. Oh wait, there's Metallica. Oh wait, there's this, there's that. Maybe we'll get bands that make good music coming up because no.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No.
I
They'll never
just
get
think with
exposure.
these bands like this, Mark, it's not the band's fault. It's society's fault. This band's going to be forgotten after this year.
Oh, I agree.
Pretty much.
I agree. I didn't like any of their shit. You
And,
know.
and that's what sucks is that a lot of these bands that are winning awards, they're not long-lasting bands. I mean, we used to talk about bands that are like 50 years old and they still matter to us. These bands don't have that staying power. They
But-
just don't.
But we do have newer rock artists like Youngblood coming up
Yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So there's hope. There's hope,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Well,
and I
people
hope that they
alive.
stick around. And I hope that they
The-
stick around.
Yeah. The thing is, I mean, if you look back at the history of the Grammys with like the best metal performance, they've always been so far behind the curve on everything. Like they give bands Grammys like 10 years too late. And like, I mean, some freaking random song off Reload won the Grammy one year, and it wasn't even a single. Like one of the random songs that wasn't even a single on Reload won the Grammy for best
On
rock song, and best
Reload.
metal song.
Wow.
On Reload, not even
Yeah.
on Load, on Reload. And it was like 3 years later. It was like 1999 that thing won.
Yeah.
Didn't they give Megadeth
just-
a Grammy for like best live performance? I think like
Yeah.
4 years
They
ago.
gave Metallica the Grammy for a live version of Whiplash.
Well, didn't they,
they
give
gave-
Tenacious
Motor-
D?
Yes.
They gave Motorhead a Grammy for like a cover.
a cover
they
of
gave-
Metallica.
Yeah. They gave
Tenacious D a
Slayer-
cover of Dio.
they gave Slayer one for a cover of Judas Priest.
Wow.
It's stupid. The whole thing is stupid, and it's not worth getting upset about. It's just
I'm not
it's
upset
funny
about
if
it.
anything.
I'm just
It's
bringing.
funny.
I'm just bringing.
No,
it
I'm
up.
saying I'm not saying any of us are. I'm saying the
Uh.
people out there that get genuinely upset about the Grammys like not
Why do you
representing
fucking
rock or metal
care?
correctly.
Why do you fucking
Exactly. That's what I'm
care?
saying. It's funny if anything.
I don't think they represent proper rock and roll either, but
That's
No,
what I'm
they
saying. Like,
yeah.
but like it's just hilarious. These are the same people that back in the 70s were calling Elvis Costello the best rock performer of the decade or something like that.
Thank you, Rolling
Because
Stone.
he was exactly that's what I'm saying. He was Rolling Stone's darling, and now
Yeah.
this band Turnstile, and I literally never heard of them until 2 days ago.
Either
I'd
did
never
I.
heard of them.
Either did I.
And
Exactly.
so all of a sudden they're going to be everywhere, and they must be some critical darling. I don't know.
Yeah,
They
well,
were literally. I think they were nominated in every category.
They played them on Alt Nation because my wife listens to Alt Nation, and my wife saw check this out. This was her exact words. This is heavy. I said, "Oh, okay." She goes, "Well, maybe not heavy for you." And you know, I don't go that heavy either.
No.
Yeah,
you like Pantera though.
Oh, yeah,
Andy's not out here listening to Carcass or anything.
Pantera. I think the heaviest he gets is Pantera.
Just the word carcass, it drives me away. No, Mark, lately, the past 2026, I'm going to make it a point to listen to more 80s thrash. And I've started with buying stuff like Candlemass, and, I'm streaming stuff like Forbidden and Nuclear Assault.
I like Nuclear Assault rules.
I like stuff like this because I can understand.
Sodom is really good, too.
I can stand the vocals. They really come out with really good guitar solos. It's not just one big loud riff and screaming over it. So that's why I'm resorting back to 80s thrash. It's great.
Hey, Mark, any thoughts on the Grammys?
Oh, I already chimed in. The Grammys suck.
Okay, there you go. Just want to make sure.
By the way, Joe Satriani, he's been nominated 10 times, never won for Best Instrumental. Give Joe Satriani a honorary.
Hey, Grammy. Just remember, Kanye's won 24 Grammys and Journey's won nothing.
So yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of other musicians never got one. So
just sit and spin on that. What Journey's never won a fucking Grammy, but Kanye West has.
That's a weird band to pick, Mark.
I don't think
Journey deserves some Grammys for Escape.
Yeah, but I'm saying of all the bands that have never won a Grammy, Journey's a weird one to focus.
Well, Metallica's won a Grammy. Megadeth's won a Grammy.
But
I don't think Kansas has never won a Grammy.
Led Zeppelin never won a Grammy.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin never won a Grammy.
I don't think the Beatles ever won a Grammy.
No. The Beatles won one.
For,
they win one. Like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
and I think they might have won for I think they might have won for either like Anthology or Now and Then as well.
Oh, okay, they might have more, but it's not much.
Back in the day,
yeah.
And like Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath in the day, I think later Black Sabbath did, like in the 2000s. But back in the day, no.
And then we get to Deep Purple to release a new album in June. It's about metamorphosis of humanity in a metaphysical state, says Ian Gillan. What do you guys think about that?
So excited for it.
Their last 4 have been amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, they keep pushing their music forward, and they sound fresh. They sound freaking fresh, dude. Deep Purple.
Oh yeah. And ever since What Next came out in 2016.
Yeah.
Everything, all 4 albums they've done since then have been great.
And that's because they're not new younger guys. They still have the same core, except for a change in guitar. Other than that, it's the same bass, same drum, same vocal. I mean, dude, of course, keyboards had to change.
Yeah.
But at least they got a veteran on keyboard.
Don Airey rules.
Don Airey, who was chosen by John Lord, who not been chosen by John Lord, but everyone that looks up to Deep Purple has been a part of Don Airey's life. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the Deep Purple rules, man. I'm so glad I'm a fan of theirs. I'm so glad.
Me too. That last album was just amazing. The guitar player. Woo, smoking.
Was good too. That was a good tour.
Jerry, any thoughts on Deep Purple's new album coming out?
Looking forward to it, man.
Did you like the last one?
Kind of, half and half. Yeah, I know. I said that on a show. We did it last year or something like that. We did a show. I talked to you about it. You did the same gape mouth reaction, I think.
I think it was probably the top. It was probably when you guys did your 2024 list, and it probably wasn't on your list, and it was probably on everybody else's.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
Mark,
I've listened to it twice. I haven't listened to it really since.
Well, you need to listen to it again. It's a grower. It's a grower, not a shower. Hey, Mark, what do you think about Deep Purple making a new album?
Deep Purple Best Rock Performance 2027 Grammys. There you go. My prediction.
What won't happen for $1,000?
That's a good point, though. You know what we should all do? Listen to an album that you really liked but haven't really picked up since. Like, for example, 72 Season, Invincible Shield. What else is a rock band that? Yeah, put it back in. See if it's still it still has the mojo or doesn't have the mojo.
I
You know?
still listen to 72 Seasons at least once
Yep.
a month, and I still listen to Invisible Shield. So, and the
I
Styx
have not
album,
listened to either of those albums in years, and I will not listen to them anytime
the
soon.
Sticks.
I am going to
Years.
recheck this out.
I
am going to
listened to
recheck this
Styx
one out.
about 4 times and I liked it, but then I have other things I need to listen to too. So.
Yeah, same. That's if an album isn't like what blow me away, I rarely go back to it because I have so much other stuff to listen to.
I actually listened to the title track of 72 Seasons a lot. I love that fucking song.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
Speaking of Styx, what was that set list you posted the other day from?
It was the somebody posted it up and I forgot. I was in a Styx.
It's not what they're doing right now. I know that.
It isn't?
They're in Vegas right now.
Somebody just posted it.
No, they're in Vegas right now doing all of
Pieces of 8.
That was a good set list.
I'd love to see that set list.
Yeah.
Mark, I think that's the set list that you would have seen if you went to that show.
Yeah.
Because
the set list they
started pulling out because right now they're in Vegas doing all of Pieces of 8.
Yeah.
And I think they started pulling out some Pieces of 8 songs like in preparation.
I'm okay, and
I know. I was like, shit, I missed that shit. I
know.
I don't know how I feel about JY's not singing anything.
Yeah.
Lawrence is singing Great White Hope. I don't know. It's Lawrence and Will Evankovich that are singing Great White Hope.
Yeah.
I like
JY's he's old. I think JY's voice is gone finally.
JY is going through the motions, man.
Seriously. 100%. He even I think this might be the last year for him.
Yeah. He even says he is.
He might start doing like what Chuck does, just come out for a couple songs.
Yeah. And then we got some Ozzy news. Sharon Osbourne said there will never be another Ozzy fucking Osbourne in industry again, and she's thinking about bringing Ozzfest back. What do you guys think about that?
That's great. I hope she does. I would definitely go to that. Andy, there we go. Meet up in Texas. Go to Ozzfest, man.
I will go to Ozzfest. Love Ozzfest. I went to several of them, and you know what? She's right. There's never going to be another Ozzy. You know what, Ozzy? Congrats, because you were a big Beatles fan. There is no one else like the Beatles. Same thing with Ozzy. There will never be another Ozzy, ever. Fantastic.
Cool as fuck. I hope she does.
Yep.
I agree, man.
And if she's already talking about it, man, it was such a great thing to see newer bands and the older bands that night. Dude, that was so cool. Yeah. You know?
I've never been to an Ozzfest because they had a lot of bands like Korn I didn't like. So I didn't want to go see that. So Mark, you got anything to say about Sharon saying there'd be another fucking Ozzy and Ozzfest?
Good. It's a good idea. Like they could kind of get that same type of vibe they had at the back to the beginning show, and maybe put together a few like all-star bands to jam out some Sabbath and Ozzy. That might be a good idea. But yeah, definitely need like a headliner though. Got to get the right
Metallica.
Oh,
that would probably be a giving. They would do something with Black Sabbath or Ozzy music, I'm sure, with super groups. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Nuno.
Make sure you invite Bob Daisley, please.
Yeah.
Or
everybody talked about this?
That's all right.
Did I miss anybody? All right. Then we get to let's see. All right. Joseph probably has a lot to say about this because when I put this in the chat group, Geddy Lee hits new Rush album with Annika Niles after 2026 tour. Joseph, I'm going to get to you on this first.
I got a lot to say too about that.
Leave it alone. Please, God, leave it alone. That's all I'm saying.
Jerry.
Unpopular opinion. Look, you Rush fans are loyal to your band. I get it. And yeah, they can't do nothing wrong. But where's the hypocrisy going to be when we say a band's retired, when they say retired should be retired? How would you guys? You guys already love that album if it's going to be a Rush album. You guys already love it.
No, I don't.
Right?
No.
Come on.
I don't want it to be called Rush.
Hey, look, if Led Zeppelin got together, the hypocrisy would come out with me and did an album. They would. But
you would have Jason Bonham on drums. That is fine.
Still, it's not Led Zeppelin. I mean, they were done. They said they were done. They said they were done.
They never said they were done.
Yeah,
They
they
just
did.
retired. They just quit.
No, they retired. Yeah,
They never
they
said they
retired.
retired. They never said they were
Yes, they
done.
did. They said Led Zeppelin would be no more without John Bonham. They said that a
Okay.
million times.
But they
Yeah.
did one of your favorite live shows.
Oh no,
That's a
I don't
live show.
mind
That's
one-offs.
one
I don't
thing.
mind one-offs. Yeah,
Okay.
they're the only band I think that's done it right. One of the only
Yeah.
bands, anyway.
I think
mean,
Pink Floyd did okay in that Live 8.
yeah, yeah. They ended it with the original four. That
Every
was
single
cool,
word
yeah.
on this album was written by Neil Peart. If he is not the one writing lyrics on an album that says Rush on the front cover, I don't want it.
I fucking agree with you on that because the Rush debut album is not my favorite. I love it. It's a great album, but it's my last album I like by them. It's
I
at
don't
the
see them
end.
call. I don't see them calling it Rush.
They
I
should just
can't
call it.
see them doing it.
They're calling the tour Rush.
Yeah.
Well,
But they
yeah.
say they're paying a tribute to Neil in that episode.
Yeah,
It's the same thing. It's the same thing I said with the whole Pantera thing. I'm whatever with them calling it Pantera on tour, but if they put out an album and it's called Pantera, I'll be pissed.
Yeah. What about you, Mark?
Yeah, my wife and I were actually talking about it. She likes Rush, and I said,
A
maybe,
woman likes Rush?
yeah, she
Yeah,
likes
really.
them. And I said to her, I said, they added a female drummer, and I said, yeah, they're gonna call the band Hush because that's why I tell her to be quiet. And then she liked my
geez.
joke so much.
Okay.
What about you, Andy? What do you think about
She gave me a dirty look.
Enjoy that couch tonight, Mark.
that? Enjoy that couch. What do you think about that, Andy? New music.
I love Rush. They're kind of teetering outside my top 10. Okay, that's a true statement. But I felt very uneasy about them even touring,
Same.
much less recording. It's like I don't understand why these bands just don't know how to call it a day the right way. I mean, REM is
Just
my
don't say it.
band.
Just don't say it.
Well, Rush never said it.
No, they didn't.
They never said it.
No, they never said it, but 34% of your band is gone and I don't know, I just don't like it. You know what? How are you going to add to the Rush legacy?
Yeah.
You can't.
It's going to be like the first album with freaking Lee and Lifeson writing all the songs.
So call it
Especially with-
something else,
yeah.
I'm fine, but it's not going to be Rush.
No.
Yeah.
The
Especially
writing
when
is gone.
Lifeson had such public health issues, it's hard for him to even play guitar. So like, I still don't get this whole thing. I don't get it.
And the lyrics that Neil Peart wrote, that defines so much of Rush. Defines them. That's what bothers me about this. And I know that what a lot of Rush fans want just to see them again, to see
There's all kinds of loads with them saying that they've retired and called it quits. What are you
Well,
talking
no,
about?
but like it wasn't like this is our farewell tour. It wasn't that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
It was
They got them
not
saying
like-
they're
it wasn't
retired
like-
that they've done like 20 times here.
It
I'm
wasn't
looking
like
at.
the
Well, yeah,
Who in
they said
1980.
it, but what I'm saying is like they didn't go out like this is our farewell tour. Goodbye, everyone.
right,
No.
because they didn't know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. But still, it's not something
Everyone
that
kind
I'm
of
a
knew
big
they were
fan of.
done, but they didn't like make a big deal out of it.
No.
Now, if they want to
What's
go out
next?
under a different name, I'm really fine with that. If they could come up
You know
with
what?
a name.
Call it
I
Rash.
just want to hear.
Call it Rash.
I just want to hear the hypocrisy because I know you guys. There's a lot of diehard Rush avid fans. I get
Yeah.
that,
Mhm.
but there'll be a lot of hypocrites that
Jerry?
come out with this.
Who is my favorite drummer and lyricist of all time?
Neil Peart, you're okay.
Do you think? Do you think I'm going to
Star?
be hypocrisy about this? I will
Would
see
you-
it. I will give it a try. The thing is, it ain't Rush without
Okay,
Neil.
we'll see. We'll see.
No, it ain't Rush without Neil.
Here's my thing. Everyone's argument when I said, well, why call it Rush at all when you're doing this tour? Everyone said, well, to sell tickets. Here's my thing. I don't know such of a thing as a casual Rush fan.
No.
These people are going to go anyway. You call it Lee and Lifeson, you call it whatever, you call it two bumfucks down the street. They're going to go.
Right.
There was no need to call it Rush unless it's some publicity thing.
Yeah.
Unless like the company that put this tour on said you have to call it Rush.
Probably
And at that
Ticketmaster, Live
point,
Nation.
and at that point, then that's them being a sellout. That's not them. That's what that is. There was no need to call any of it Rush. There's no need for any of it to be called Rush.
But as I always said, if you want to go see it and spend your money on it, go for it. Enjoy
oh yeah, you want to go spend $400? Be my guest.
That's fine. Well, let's move on.
But just one more thing. I really think it's going to be a bad thing if they do an album, because I'm going to tell you right now, everyone's going to hear that album and they're going to feel something's missing. And yes, something's going to be missing.
And that poor girl gets brutalized.
Blaring.
I already feel bad for her when that tour starts because she's going to get raked over the coals.
I hope she
could literally be the greatest drummer in the world and she'll get raked over the coals.
Yeah.
For every little thing.
Unless it was Mike Portnoy, she's going to get fucked.
Well, of course it is because she's a woman.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
That sucks.
And it's awful, but that's what it is.
It's awful.
Yeah. And
I agree with you.
Women are badasses, man.
Oh, yeah.
They're badass.
Yeah.
They're equals. For crying out loud.
Problem is most Rush fans don't know what women are. So
that's true.
Yeah. They only have 3 up in the rafters. Yeah, we get it.
And they're going to have these Rush nerds that don't know anything about how to play drums, but they're going to be very technical of how she plays them.
I don't know how to play drums.
And I heard her play. She's fucking incredible.
She's really good. She's really good. I heard her play too. But hey, Jerry, 43 years ago on February 3rd, 1983, the final episode of The Greatest American Hero aired on ABC.
Yeah. Well, was it now you're talking about they did do a spinoff with the girl. Is that what you're talking about, or the original?
The final episode, the original.
Yeah. That was a great show, man. I enjoyed it. Funny as hell. I mean, what a great cast. Connie Selica, William Catt, and Robert Culp. I mean, I thought all three of the chemistry with those three I thought was awesome, man. And even you had Michael Pare and I forget who the cute blonde was. I can't remember her name right now. She was in V. I can't remember her name, but I thought it was a really good cast. It was funny. I mean, just the plot of a guy who gets a super suit and loses the instructions. I mean, that's just fucking cool. You know what I mean?
I love a good scenario, man. I love a good scenario.
Yeah.
Robert,
it was funny.
Did you guys ever watch The Greatest American Hero?
Oh yeah, of course I did.
Did you guys ever?
I know the theme song. That's about it.
Oh, you should watch the show. Michael Pare was in there as a high school student. It's pretty good from Eddie.
It was okay.
I loved it. I got it on DVD.
Faye Grant, that's her name.
Faye Grant, yeah.
It was on Monday nights, and it was right before Monday Night Football on ABC. So we watched that and then watched football. And then after that, I think MacGyver took over that slot.
Oh, I hate MacGyver.
Oh, yeah.
It was on right before a football game. And did it get good ratings?
What?
Yeah, it did. It did get good ratings the last 3 seasons. And back then it was like 24 to 30 episodes, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because that's actually a great time, because that was when Monday Night Football was huge.
Didn't Star Trek only get like 4 seasons or 3 seasons? 3? And it was like 30 episodes in a season.
24, I think. 24, and 23.
I thought it was 30.
I think I'm pretty sure it's 24, 23.
Do you guys know the meaning of retconning?
No.
Okay, well, Star Wars officially retconning The Last Jedi. That means it never happened.
Oh, okay.
How can you retcon the movie that isn't the last movie in the series?
But they did that with X-Men.
Yeah.
The Days of Future Past.
But I'm saying,
took that movie away.
If they're retconning The Last Jedi, it's not even the last movie in the series. So what? All these stupid headlines about Star Wars, the new sequel trilogy, none of it's real. This is all fake.
I'm looking at Variety. Variety is saying this.
I'm saying Disney's not come out and said The Last Jedi does not exist anymore. Like, none of this is actually happening.
That was voted the worst movie in the Star Wars series, though. It makes sense.
So, why are we talking about this shit every week?
Well, because it's news every week. Okay, I'll move on from that. Giants reuniting for a festival with Dan Huff, Jerry.
Awesome. Great fucking band. And when I heard that, I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I hope they make an album too, because Dan Huff's a fucking incredible guitar player, and that band was really talented.
Singer.
Yep. Great band.
I hope they make an album.
Yeah. And it's cool. They're going to still keep the other guys that are in the band, you know. It's going to be like 7 or 8 people, every member that's been in Giant. So
It's
that's
going to be
cool.
like what Halloween did.
Yeah.
What about you guys? You guys know anything about Giant? I'm a
I
believer.
know that one song.
I'll see you in my dreams.
That's the one.
I'm a believer is a great fucking song.
These are the innocent days.
Days.
They're a
I
good
think what
band, dude.
Jerry, you played "I'm a Believer" on your show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fucking intro guitar solo was a jam, dude, to that song,
So
man.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Good band. Excited for that.
And then I got a question for you guys. How can porn stars survive in the age of AI?
They will because they got OnlyFans. There's a lot of perverts out there that'll pay money for it.
I don't
so.
watch porn, but I'm asking you guys who.
You sure
Jerry,
do talk
watch
about
porn.
it a lot, though.
I admit I watched a lot of porn in my days, but yeah,
I know
they're
you
going to be
did.
fine. They're going to make fine. Anybody can be an OnlyFans star nowadays. So and some of these girls make fucking great money. People are leaving their careers like movie stars, wrestlers.
The girl from
Portugal.
what's that band? The blonde chick. She was in
Yeah, that really
Vixen.
narrows it down, Mark.
Lorraine
Lorraine
something?
Lewis.
Ray Lewis, yeah, and they make more money doing that than they do anything else. So,
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of female wrestlers that have quit wrestling and just go to do not even like they're not even doing porn. They're just selling like bikini pictures on OnlyFans. And they're making millions of dollars.
All right, man. And then what else I got here? Team Puerto Rico not pulling out of the World Baseball Classic because I guess they got their insurance going. And that's kind of crappy because United States has their insurance going and they were like killing Puerto Rico. Like Miguel Rojas was gonna play and they wouldn't insure him to play the World Baseball Classic. And that's kind of fucked up, but I guess they got their insurance
I mean,
shit.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't even think
I've
Puerto
always
Rico
thought
should
the
have
World
their
Baseball
own.
Classic is.
They shouldn't have their own team because they're part of America. You figure they'd mix them all together.
They're not really. Come on, dude.
They're an official territory of
They're
America.
an official
Mark.
territory. But the thing is, they are separate from America. They don't get a vote.
Mark, you're the same person that
Want to vote?
you're the same kind of people that say Bad Bunny's not a American citizen.
I never said that. I've
No,
never
I said you're the
said
same
that.
kind of people. I didn't say
No,
you.
but I'm saying they should have their own national team. They
They
should
aren't a
have a
nation.
vote too. They should have a vote.
They do.
They should.
No, they don't.
don't.
They don't vote for anything.
They not in like presidential. They do other kinds of elections.
Yeah, but that sucks for them.
Yeah, that
There's
sucks
no
for them.
representation. No representation in
No
Congress.
representation.
Well, yeah, because the government won't let them become a state.
Yeah,
I say let them become their own country.
I guess.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because
Either-
you're
either
not
shit or
allowing
get
them
off the
to
pot.
have you cannot. It sucks that they are in American territory, but they don't get all the rights. I mean, come on, dude. It's fucked up.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But I don't want to get
It's funny
politics.
because
That's just politics.
It's
they're
not
one of
politics.
the
It's a
No, it's fucked up. Yeah.
fact.
But they
they're
have
one of
some
the only
advantages.
they're one of the
They
only
don't.
large like groups of people that we still do that to.
They
'Cause I
also.
mean, the Philippines used to be a U.S. territory. Like we used to have some big countries that are now countries that
Puerto
used to be
Rico
U.S.
does have
territories.
advantages though, as not being a state though. There's
Yeah.
disadvantages and advantages. So trust me, they're enjoying pretty much where they're at right now. But
No,
they
they're
are
not.
in a
They
unique
want to be. They
situation.
want to be. They want to have voting. They want to vote.
Yeah.
I want
But Puerto Rico is very
81% said
interesting.
they want represent. Yeah,
They
it was
want
like 81% 2
representation.
years
Yeah.
ago. They wanted
This
representation.
is how strange Puerto Rico is. As a Puerto Rican citizen, you could run for president of the United States, but you can't run as from being from Puerto Rico. You would have to claim a state status to run,
Usually Florida, right?
or
Yeah.
anywhere. You could pick anywhere, whatever you want to pick. You know,
I never heard that before. Are you sure?
Yeah,
I've never heard
because
that
I
before.
saw
Yeah.
a meme that says
Yeah, 'cause they
Bad
are
Bunny
US
could run
citizens.
for president,
Yeah.
but Melania can't. That's actually true. That's
Yeah.
totally true.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because
Bad
they are
Bunny's a
US
citizen.
I thought you were saying they couldn't run. Okay,
They
can
can't.
run.
No, they
Okay.
can
can't.
run.
Okay.
Yeah,
Melania,
But they
or
can't-
Arnold
but they can't
Schwarzenegger,
run-
They'd never be able to run
they can't run as
Melania
saying they are
cannot
from
run
Puerto
because
Rico.
she's a Epstein whore.
because
why.
Ooh.
she's not naturalized citizen. Just like my wife can't. She can't run for president either.
All right. Let's get
All right.
to
Well, let's get off this subject.
let's get to Jerry's favorite topic. Fruity 150-year-old booze an archaeological team in Utah discovered a bottle of alcohol from the 1800s that experts reported it still has a fruity flavor, Jerry.
I,
Wine
Cool.
stays
I don't
good for a
know.
long time, man.
Yeah.
But it still has that fruity. You hate fruity alcohol. You get that on me for that. Like I
Not
get on
wine.
you.
I like wine.
You like wine? I like wine
Yeah.
too. And then also, a man arrested for faking heart attacks at restaurants 20 times to avoid paying a bill in 2023 in Spain.
That's my kind of guy right there.
He
You know
dressed
what? Just the
Where-
fact that
where
he
do
got
you
away with
find
it
these
20
stories?
times.
Yeah. How do you get away with it 20 times before people start putting
Good
things
job,
together?
dude. It's impressive.
Do these restaurants not talk to each other? Like
Sure.
what?
Right.
It's probably a small town.
Yeah,
Well, it's in
he's
Spain. They
going,
probably didn't
literally
know anything.
He's going to the next restaurant over.
Yeah.
And these people, it's like Italy. All these restaurants are in like blood feuds with each other, and they
Yeah.
don't talk.
Hey,
And so this
hey.
guy's just raking it in.
I forgot
Right?
the guy
And
who played
y'all know
Lamont in Sanford
Sanford
and
and
Son
Son.
passed away too. You know, he was like this, I'm coming home to whatever.
Lamont, you big dummy.
You
Yep,
big
dummy.
dummy. But we gotta say Grady, right? His name is Grady.
No, it's not Grady.
What was his name?
It was Lamont, his son.
No, we're
No,
not
his
talking
real
about the
name.
actor.
You big dummy, Mark. You got his name wrong.
What was his name? Come on, Lamont.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Don't ask me. I never watched the show.
His real name is Desmond.
There you
Desmond
go.
Grady. It was Desmond Grady, right?
No, this last
No,
name was
because in Sanford and Son they called him Grady. They didn't call him Desmond.
Grady was his friend.
Okay, hold on. Why
Let's
is
look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
I'm
Demond
trying to-
Wilson. Demond Wilson was his
Demond
name.
Wilson. There you go. Thank you, Jerry.
And
Demond Wilson.
Grady was Sanford's friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I haven't watched that show in years. It's an amazing show though. But let's get to our last story of the thing. Megadeth debuted at the top of the chart, earning 73,000 equivalent album sales in the United States the week ending January 29th, according to Luminet. The bulk of the sum was driven by pure album sales, purchases of physical and digital copies of the album, 69,000. You know what? Back in the 80s, that would have been shit, but I guess now it's great, right?
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good now. I mean, unless you're
Oh,
Taylor
yeah,
Swift or
That's all people that pre-ordered it and forgot to cancel it when they heard the shitty
Jerry.
singles. Jerry.
I
sorry.
like that album. I absolutely like that album a lot.
You
It
like
sucks.
the Ride the Lightning cover?
No, I don't. You see, that did not have to be added on there, and you can tell it doesn't belong on there because it doesn't even sound anything remotely like the album.
That's
Whoever
David
produ-
Stane being butthurt is what
Whoever
that is.
produced that album and engineered that album killed the drum sound. It was horrible drum sound, that whole album.
Keep talking. I'll be right back.
There's no such thing as a good drum sound anymore. Drums are it's the compression.
Yeah, because Mark, after you had said that, I heard the album again, and I kind of paid attention more to the drums, and they were okay. I mean, they're nothing like
It's
what
not
we're
like
used
old
to.
Megadeth. It wasn't Nick Menza or the old drummers on there. It was like it's titty tat 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 to me. It was like
It's what's his name? Because he's a prolific drummer himself, and he's
He is
playing with everybody.
live, he's a good drummer, but on the album, they produced him bad.
Mm.
They really produced him bad. I liked the guy from Lamb of God on Dystopia. That drum sound was amazing.
Yeah, Chris Adler was good.
Chris Adler was great on Dystopia.
Yeah, I really like. You see, I haven't heard Dystopia yet.
Yeah, Dystopia.
Like I said last week, Andy, I really recommend that album, and you know how I feel about Megadeth.
Yeah, I just I got so much, dude. God.
Yeah, no, I get it. I
Much to
get it.
listen to right now. And then-
I'm the same way. You know how many albums I have to get through. You
And,
know the list I have.
Yeah, and every time we do a show like this, I do a deep dive into that kind of music too. You know, I just like I should have been listening to I should have been listening to other things, but I kind of got my Aqua Net and all that and started throwing these down. So
All right, Jerry, we're getting into the episode now.
All right. We're going to be doing our top 11 hair bands. I know we all hate that term, but that's
I don't
what
hate
it
it
is.
anymore. I'm good with it.
That's what the
do.
majority of people call it. So
It's
let's
not a
get
real
down to it.
genre. Like grunge isn't a real genre.
Yeah, I agree.
As I said before, these are all bands that have been on Hair Nation are eligible. So we'll start out with you, Joe. What do you got, man? Number 11.
All right. So we're just doing one at a time or three at a time?
No, we'll do three at a time.
Okay. So I thought a long time about this list, and I mean most of these aren't in any particular order, but like there's not a lot of hair metal bands that I truly love. Because in my opinion, and I had to go scouring the depths for this because when I think hair metal, I think like 88 and on. That's when hair metal was a thing. Like when Poison became big, all the bands that sounded like Poison, that's hair metal to me. And I hate that stuff. So like my list is bands that if you really grilled me about it, I probably wouldn't say are hair metal, but they're the closest thing to hair metal that I actually like. So my number 11 is a band that is pretty revolutionary for hair metal. The problem is the three albums of theirs I listen to the most are not hair metal in the slightest. And that's the band whose t-shirt I'm wearing right now, Mötley Crüe. Shout at the Devil is not a hair metal album. Mötley Crüe 94 is not a hair metal album. Generation Swine is not a hair metal album. Those are the three I listen to the most.
But it's played
everything in between there that is actually hair metal is the stuff I can't stand by them. But they had to be here because it's Mötley Crüe, and they basically invented the genre. So I do love a lot of Mötley Crüe. I'm wearing the shirt because I love this album a lot. But a lot of the stuff that I really classify for them as hair metal, I'm not a fan of. My number 10. This is a band that I went back and forth whether I classify them as hair metal or not. But I think they are, and I've seen them at M3, and they're great, and I love them, and they're very underrated. And that's Lizzie Borden. Really, really underrated band in my opinion. Put out a really good run of great albums in the late 80s. And they still put out a couple really good albums recently as well. A couple of years ago, they put out an album called My Midnight Things. That's really good. But yeah, I would say they would kind of fall in that era. And then my number 9, I'm going to go with the band that it's for one album, and they are famously the first ever hard rock band to ever go number 1. Quiet Riot.
Good choice.
Literally just for mental health. I don't think they ever put out another good album.
No.
It's literally just that album.
I did like QR3.
They did have songs. They had songs.
Yeah,
there's albums that were
like
good.
I'll pick some songs. Like I'll take the title track from Condition Critical, and I like their version of Mama We're All Crazy Now. And there's a couple good songs later, but yeah, no. Other than mental health, yeah.
So that tells you where okay. I don't know why it gets shit on so much.
That tells you where we're at right now. The bottom 3 on my list is a band that I hate most of their catalog. A band that I really like but barely made this list. I don't even know if they're really a hair metal band. And another band that I hate most of their catalog. So that's my first 3 bands.
All right. San Francisco in the Super Bowl.
Well, Joseph already picked one because I agree with Joseph. Lizzie Borden. You ever see a singer? For me, hair metal. If there's a guy in the band's got freaking hair from New York to California, they qualify. And Lizzie Borden wore big hair, lots of lipstick.
Coming out in masks and makeup and
some good music, man. That like the first couple, really
Visual Lies is an amazing album.
Yeah, great. Lizzie Borden I think, is a great band. Shout out to Eric RMCP. He's a huge Lizzie Borden fan.
I knew you were going to say that.
What? Wait. Oh yeah. What's my next pick then? What do you think I'm going to pick?
I don't know. No, but I knew you were going to shout out to Eric RMCP because you're Mark RMCP on.
That's right.
The RMCP's got to stick together.
I'll change it to Mark Freeform, and then he'll say like he's still a fag. Anyway, my number 10 didn't start off as a hair band, but oh my god, holy Aqua Net Batman! When I saw White Snake open up for Mötley Crüe in 1987. The hair was gigantic, and hey, you know what? That was the first show I went to. There was more chicks than guys, and I said, my brother says, "Dude, we got to go see more of these shows, man. Let's take a break from Metallica for like a couple months, and we'll go see Def Leppard next." So, White Snake was a big hair metal band, but it started in 1987. That's when it really started. So I don't think they were the creators. I would kind of like go with like Mötley Crüe and Poison, were really like the catalyst that got it going. And my number 9, they're right behind me. Holy mullet head Batman. MSG.
That was a mighty mullet. Yeah, that was a mighty
That's not
mullet.
Michael Schenker. It's the Macaulay Schenker group.
Yes.
It's 2 very good albums in the late 80s. Not like classic MSG, but very formidable. I kind of liked it. Very commercial, and of course, anything with Michael Schenker, you put his name on it, it's going to be pretty good. So that's my number 9. So number 11, Lizzie Borden. Number 10, Whitesnake, and number 9, MSG.
Yeah, perfect timing and save yourself for a fucking great album.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. All right, Andy, you're up next, dude.
All right. Now, let me get this out of the way. Most of these bands I listened to a lot when this music became popular. After 1990, never touched anything else these bands recorded. And I will let y'all know when I stopped listening to these bands, and I'll tell you why. We're going to start off with, yes, we are doing cassettes since it is the Hair Nation era. You wouldn't expect anything else from me. I'm going to start off with White Lion. This one's Pride.
Fuck.
I like White Lion. On Black Spinner a couple of weeks ago, we were doing debut albums of 1986, and their debut album was a really good album. I liked it. I really see your head nodding a lot over there, Joseph, or shaking your head a lot. But White Lion is my number 11. But after this, I've never heard another White Lion album again.
Vito Brado's like
Main Attraction, man. That's a badass album.
Main Attraction is a great album. So is the second
Vito
album.
Brada is probably
I'm telling you this right now, and I never will.
underrated guitar.
The first album, Fight to Survive, is great too.
So save it, please, because I'm going to hear about. I need to hear this and that. I'm not going to.
That album, Pride, is like their worst album. Big Game after that was
Big Game is great. You never had Little Fighter and fucking the version of Radar Love?
Absolutely not.
That was
so
bad.
good.
That was bad.
Radar Love. I've heard Radar Love. It's terrible.
That was bad.
It's terrible.
That was bad.
But
The original is bad. That song sucks. That song sucks in general.
I
like the
both
original, but their
versions of
version is
Radar Love.
awful.
The reason why this is number 11 is because this is what I was enjoying back when I was 13. Now that I'm 51, I'm not going to listen to anything White Lion has done after this at all.
Grumpy old.
You're lost our game.
Now, yeah,
Andy, you're better than me. I've never listened to a full White Lion album, and I never will.
Number 10. This is the last album I've ever heard from this band, and I'll never hear another album by this band.
My God. It's probably something I like.
Oh, y'all are going to flip. I'll never hear Striper after To Hell with the Devil.
What the fuck?
I've heard nothing afterwards.
In
God, as their last album
Trust
in my
in
book.
him. Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
Dude, the last 4 albums are Striper rule, except
And my number
I don't like the
9
Christmas album. I don't like the Christmas album.
And my number 9, I've only heard the first 2 albums are the only things I ever hear from this band. And I'm going to keep it that way. But Winger.
You got to hear Pull, dude.
I don't.
Pull.
Winger's awesome, man.
I do not.
Here's 7, dude. That's a
There's
great
I will say it is actually a very good album.
I know,
It is
I know,
a very
but-
good album. It is a very good album.
But it's not something that I want to listen to.
But if you're
Or-
listening to that first album, Andy, they have so much better albums than that. Later.
I haven't heard this in 30
Mark,
years.
you're missing what Andy said. He said these are albums he has not listened to since then, and he
I
will
know.
not be listening to again.
He won't,
Come on,
but he won't listen.
Come on, Mark. You know what it is? Joseph and Andy are elitists. Like, you
I
always say
thought
you're an
that
elitist,
Andy
you're an
said he
elitist,
won't be
okay?
listening to any other Winger albums, though.
No. I do still listen to the stuff, yes. But I don't listen to anything else outside of what my comfort zone is.
That's what.
Like,
But
I won't get Pool. I won't go past the first 2 albums.
Oh,
that's
that's what I'm.
that's where I'm
But
staying.
but Andy, you're missing out. I'm just letting you
You
know my
gotta go
opinion.
back and
In my opinion, you're kind of missing out on Winger.
you gotta go back to
He,
1990. Can't get enough of you,
he likes that.
baby.
He said he liked the
Hey,
first two albums. He said
The
he liked
first
the
two
first
albums,
album.
yes.
Okay, but
Yes.
the
we need
thing
to get
is,
that time machine, man.
Doctor Fuck even said he hated those and he likes the newer stuff better.
Okay, that's great.
Check it
But this is
out.
my
I'm
choice.
just saying, don't be
Well, he,
close-minded.
he
Check
said he
it
didn't
out.
mind the first album. Actually, I think Ralph said he didn't mind the first album.
He didn't.
It was
He
just the
did.
second.
The
It was the
second
second
album he
album
didn't
he
like.
hated.
Yeah, but
That
Pool.
second album is "You Are the Saint, I Am the Sinner." That song fucking rules, dude.
Hell
Fucking
yeah.
hard to
I like all Winger albums, by the way. I'm just saying,
I
but I'm
agree.
saying
I agree.
Andy Pool on the last album, he just put a. Oh my god, so good.
I said this before I started. Don't tell me what to listen to.
I'm not telling
I'm
you what
not-
to listen to. I'm giving my opinion.
I
What
know.
I think.
Give it when you inevitably talk about Winger in 20 minutes, Mark.
Yeah, but that's
I'm
why
not going
I
to talk
make it-
about Winger in 20
If-
minutes. By the way, I took them out of my list. They are on my mentions.
If Stewart
Why?
didn't wear that in Beavis and Butthead, Winger would be really cool.
Okay,
But
so now we know
they
that
got the
Mark's
bad
list
rap
isn't
from
accurate.
Beavis and Butthead.
So
We know that
those are
Mark's
my
list
nine.
isn't accurate to what he actually thinks.
No,
So
I
those
got a
are-
lot of bands I like, and I mentioned a lot of bands that I love.
Andy,
too.
go ahead, man. Go,
So
dude.
those are my 9. It's going to be White Lion, Striper, then Winger.
But
I really love cassettes, and I bought a dual cassette player, the Pile, which isn't the best brand, but it was $100 like last year.
a background.
And dude, it sounds great. I love it.
I was gonna start buying cassettes, but my wife said,
I hate cassettes, dude.
Oh, I
As
love
soon as CDs came in, I sold all my fucking cassettes. Fuck cassettes.
"Nope." My wife
I
said,
hated
"Absolutely
winding
not."
them
I
and
have,
getting stuck in the fucking
I
player.
have one tape.
that
I have
one
one
out,
tape,
dude.
and that is Thrash or Die. That's the only cassette that I own right now.
This is my Jimi Hendrix Radio 1. Fucking
I
I
just
got like
have-
100. I have like 158 tracks. If
I just have
want
Kevin and Bean. I don't like those fuckers
to.
either.
Go ahead, Mark. It's your turn, dude.
Which Mark?
You.
He's San
The
Francisco. You're Mark.
49er fan.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Well, you already picked White Lion. I love their whole discography, by the way. Number 11, I love White Lion. I love Beto. I love Mike's voice. And then number 10, Dangerous Toys, man. I love me some Dangerous Toys.
They're all right. They're all right.
Oh, fuck you, Jerry.
Scared's a good song.
I love
I said
fucking
they're all right. I didn't say they sucked. I said they're all right.
Sport in the Woody, man. Come on, Sport.
That's a good song, yes.
Fucking great song.
Yeah.
I
I've
love.
never heard of them.
I like Dangerous Toys rules.
I've heard of them, but I've
think-
never heard their music.
Oh, they are really good, dude.
Why?
There's
Because
there's
I-
one band that I swear if any of you pick them, I'm leaving.
No, you won't.
I might.
I'm not gonna pick Vixen at number 9.
I have
Good
a feeling
choice.
this is the band. I have a feeling it's going to be on my top 3 coming up here, Joe.
Ooh.
Don't leave though.
He won't.
All right, number 11.
might.
I'm going to go with the band that I've always liked everything they've done since the beginning of them, and their last album, Full Tilt Overdrive, was amazing. I'm talking about the House of Lords, man, a great fucking band. And their 2 best albums were actually the ones founded by Gene Simmons. Actually, they're self-titled and Sahara. And I will say this proudly and with total confidence. I don't care what you guys say. The best version of Can't Find My Way Home is sung by this band. Sorry.
Yes.
You need to stop saying that, Jerry. It's wrong.
absolutely,
It is
absolutely
excellent.
fact.
Totally wrong.
It's got some
Absolutely
kick to it,
fact.
man.
No.
Absolute fact.
Blind
Oh,
Faith is the best
wait,
version.
wait.
No.
No, Blind Faith.
Fucking
is the best.
Styx's version's better than
House
Blind
of
Faith.
Lords
Oh my
is the better
God.
version.
I don't like his voice. I don't like his voice. In
You don't
that
like
song.
Steve Winwood's voice?
I love Steve
I do, but not in that song.
Okay.
It just,
Listen to
it
House
just
of Lords.
sounds
version.
different.
Kicks
I
that.
love the House of Lords version. I love Styx version, but Blind Faith is the version I love the most.
The House of
That's-
Lords version makes me want to vomit.
I
Well,
agree.
that's okay, and that's your opinion.
I
It
know,
makes
I
me
know,
want to
I know,
fucking
I know,
get
I'm
up and
sorry.
dance. But anyway, my next band is a band we just talked about in the BS session, Giant. Love their first 2 albums, man. Fucking the last of the Runaways album is fucking a great album all the way through. We mentioned the hits, Innocent Days, See You in My
Late
Dreams
Nights.
and fuck, what's the other one? God, I'm getting old, dude. It sucks.
I'm a believer.
What we just talked about, I think I'm a believer. Thank you, Joseph. Incredible guitar work, great vocals, and incredible band. And I'm happy they're doing something new. And I hope this isn't the band that Joseph is doesn't want to hear, but they are considered a hair band, dude. They're all over Hair Nation. Kicks. Sorry,
Oh
is
gosh,
that?
no.
Oh, okay, good, good,
No,
good.
I'm talking.
Okay, I
I'm
thought
talking
you
about a
said.
band that I can't stand.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about you don't because you
Oh
like that
God, no!
band
Kicks
so
is on
much.
my
You don't
list,
want to.
Jerry. What are you
Oh,
talking about?
okay.
I didn't pick.
Number
I didn't
one.
pick Kicks because I know Kicks is on Joseph's
Oh,
list.
okay. So yeah, I was kind of worried about that.
They rule, by
No.
the way.
You know, Kicks is
But
a
yeah,
hair
cool.
band. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
okay. I was just making sure, man. I was
Yeah.
just hoping sure. I was like, I don't want
Why
to,
wouldn't
you
Blow
know.
My
Joseph
Fuse is
pick
my favorite
Kicks?
hair metal album of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking great album. They're a great band, and I think they're doing it the right way too.
Yep.
They've retired, and then they might. Who knows? They might do a one-off or two, which is cool.
They will
But that's
not.
fine. You don't think so?
Steve Whiteman won't even leave his house anymore.
Oh, really? That bad, huh?
Well,
But
no,
anyway, that's my top three.
yeah. I'll talk about
Oh,
that later.
oh, okay. Yeah. House of Lords, Giant, and Kicks. 11, 10, 9 for me. Joseph, 876.
All right, my number. 7. My number 8 is a band that started out as a bit of a controversial hair metal band, and then over the last 15 years has evolved into a fan freaking tastic hard rock band, and that is Striper. And in the 80s, they were very much a hair metal band, especially the ballads and all that bullshit that I hate.
Oh, I love it.
I hate honestly is one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. I hate that song. Thankfully I've seen them 7 times live and I've never seen them play that song live.
That would be the only reason why I would go see it so that they play that song.
I am so glad that I've never seen them play that song live. But yeah, I mean the EP and Soldiers Under Command and Hell with the Devil, and then even in God We Trust and Against the Law later in the 80s. Really great hair metal albums. Since we're talking about hair metal, I'll focus on that era, but I will agree with Mark. Their last 5 or 6 albums over the last 10 or so years are just brilliant. And
Yeah,
it's a completely different sound than what they were in the 80s. In the 80s, they were a hair metal band. They had some heavy songs, but they were a hair metal band. Now they are the guitar work that Michael and Oz do on these recent albums is insane. And Michael still has a great voice. And I mean, some of the songs that they're putting out are so heavy and just great. And I mean, they still sound amazing live. I'm really, really grateful that I've gotten to see them so many times over the last couple of years, because they consistently bring it live. They're one of the best bands from that era still out there touring. And I really, really love being able to see Striper. So that's my number 8. My number 7. Let me see what we got order here. This is another one I kind of struggled with whether to call it hair metal or not. And that's why they're so low on my list, because in general, if this was just a ranking of these bands in general, they'd be higher. But I don't know if I really consider them hair metal or not. And that's Twisted Sister.
Sure, they count.
They do.
I think they do.
They're early. I mean, they were retired by the time that Poison even came out. So I mean, I do not count Lovers or Suckers. That's a Dee Snider solo album.
Pretty much.
But I mean,
A terrible one too.
No,
Yeah,
there's like
I
2
agree.
good songs on that album.
Maybe 3.
But even just for those first 3 albums, just absolutely fantastic. All that great music in 3 years, and you can consistently put out that much great music in that little bit of time. Just a fantastic band. I'm hoping I get a chance to see them if they come around here next year or later this year. I was really hoping that they were going to be at M3 this year. They are not. But yeah, just a fantastic band, and I had to include them on this list just because they really kind of influenced so much of what would come later on in the 80s.
Can't
That's my number
stop
7.
rock and roll.
And
Hell
my
yeah,
number
dude.
6, another one that for one album they're hair metal, and then they decided that they all love the blues. Cinderella. I mean, Night Songs is such a fantastic album. I personally am not a huge fan of everything that came after it.
I love everything.
We've had
that
this
came after it.
conversation. I think that when they found the slide guitar, they lost a step. I think Heartbreak Station is one of the worst albums I've ever heard in my life.
Oh my
Um,
God.
Their
I hate
worst
that
one of the
album.
4. Yes.
The title track to Long Cold Winter. If you want to, if some foreign government ever captures me and decides to torture me, just keep playing the title track to Long Cold Winter. It is
That's
a
Man, I love
never-ending.
that.
I love that song.
It is a
Please,
never-ending song.
please play that. Please play that for me.
Me too.
It is a never-ending song.
Oh, love
It
it.
is-
I am with you, Joe. That song.
It is
sucks.
like 8 minutes of torture.
I've never-
And
Oh,
last time I saw Tom Kiefer live, I just sat there the entire
That's a
time.
walk in the
playing the song.
park for an Iron Maiden fan. Come on, that's 8 minutes.
Why do you think I don't listen to any of those later Iron Maiden albums? But if I'm
How
listening
can somebody?
to
How can
I'm
somebody who
That's
like?
like the intro for Iron Maiden song. Come on.
How
man.
come somebody has 20-minute prog songs all the time you listen to? You
because I
can't
know
have
what
an
I'm
8-minute
signing up
Cinderella
for with
song?
that. That's a different thing.
It's just so boring.
It's
I don't know, it
so
ain't.
boring.
So
It's
boring.
Oh.
so boring. And it hit me last time I saw
Shame.
Tom Kiefer live, sitting there it was May and it was 35 degrees outside. And I'm sitting there shivering,
How long is that
listening to
song, anyway?
freaking Tom Kiefer play Long Cold Winter for like 10 minutes. And I'm just like, I hate this song so much.
Do you know
And
the
then he
song
went,
is only
and then as soon as he got done with that, he went into Somebody Save Me. I'm like, okay, I like this song.
the song is
Please,
5.5
somebody save
minutes
me.
long. Why is it so
Yeah,
long?
please.
You
What'd you
must
say, Mark?
tell about the live version because the studio version is 5.5 minutes long.
It
I-
feels
I-
like 10.
Yeah.
No, I love Long Cold Winter. Love this song.
There's some good
It's
songs
perfect.
on that.
It's a perfect. It's a perfect album in my opinion.
Bad
Not
I
Sisters
agree with
Blues
you.
is great. I love that song. I love the singles off that album.
Yeah,
But-
the singles are good, but that song, that song is just it takes so it's a long
Yeah.
song, and
If you
unfortunately,
don't like it, that's fucking bad. There's so many great deep tracks on that fucking album that are just kick
There's some
ass.
good
Yeah.
songs. I don't hate that album. I said I hate Heartbreak Station. I hate the heart. I
love
I'm not a
Heartbreak
huge
Station.
fan. I'm not a huge fan when they
Took
came out
the
with
last train.
"We All Need a Little."
I like
Shit.
Shelter Me.
hated
I
that.
like that
love
song.
I
that
hate
song.
that
I
song.
love it.
Oh no, I don't like that song.
Last train.
There you go.
I like that
In
song.
my heart.
For some
I love
reason,
this song.
it's hilarious. The song "Night Songs" is one of my favorite Cinderella songs, but every other title track that they did is just atrocious to me. The song "Long Cold Winter," the song "Heartbreak Station," are just some of the worst shit I've ever heard in my life.
John Paul Jones arranged Heartbreak Season, by the way.
And Robert Plant put out some real shit too. So what's your point? Like,
and the firm sucks.
and
No,
the
it
firm
doesn't.
sucks.
I love the firm.
And Jimmy Page wrote the soundtrack to Death Wish 2. What is your point,
Well,
Mark?
a lot of people like that Death Wish 2 soundtrack.
I love the
do.
Death Wish 2 soundtrack.
All right,
but
there you go.
this is
So-
not germane to any
So
conversation
what was your
that we're
point on
having.
that?
All right, we're going off the rails here. Let's get back on the rails.
I love
here,
it.
guys.
That's
I'm
great.
done.
Are you done? You done, Joe? Okay, Mark,
Yeah,
go ahead.
that's my
San
three.
Francisco, Mark.
Good choices.
Janet
Mark?
Gardner.
That's right. Well, don't say anything just yet. So my number 8, we got White
In the
Lion.
background.
Good choice, Andy. Yeah, White Lion kicks ass. And
you.
honestly, I think
I said it too.
that Pride is my favorite album. The next album, Big Game, I wasn't too crazy about. It just seemed like it was too many like
Main
one-beat
attraction.
ballads. They needed to rock a little bit more because I know people don't put White Lion and rock together, but
Lights and
but
Thunder.
Pride's got some rockin' tunes in it, like "Lady of the Valley," "Raise Your Hands," good songs. Good songs.
Love don't come easy. Great song off Main
Yeah.
Attraction.
Well, anyway,
Lights and
I
Thunder.
prefer Pride over Big Game. Number 7, Kick-Ass Band, and they unfortunately got swallowed up by the 1992 big wave coming out of Seattle. Talk about Warrant. Big, to me they're like hair metal. They got the power ballads.
They do?
And I'm sure they're on Hair Nation plenty of times.
Oh yeah.
Never heard him on there. That's a
Ah,
joke.
okay.
That's a joke.
Cheese
Every 5 minutes there's a
cherry
word song
pie.
on there.
Now that song I don't like though. That's everything else is cool.
I love
That's the one
Cherry
you
Pie.
hear more often. The one you hear the
Doggy.
most.
Doggy Dog is a kick-ass album too.
Yes, it is.
Machine Gun.
You don't hear
Yep.
shit on Hair Nation off that album.
Yeah, well,
They play Machine Gun every now and then.
It's unfortunate.
I've never
that
heard it.
It's unfortunate that album didn't get more love and the right attention. And number 6, actually, Jerry already mentioned it, but funny story is my wife is a dental hygienist, and a year before she went to University of Bridgeport, Janet Gardner needed a job, and she became, that's her right there on the left, she is a dental hygienist. And of course, that's her on the right, looking all pretty, big hair. So that's my number 6, Vixen.
A hell of a golfer.
Kick-ass band, I'm telling you. It's all solid musicians.
Still good.
They knew how to play. Granted, they got help from Richard Marx with their hits, "Crying" and "Edge of a Broken Heart." Those are Richard Marx songs. Yes, they are. And
I love Richard Marx, by the way.
But they got the kickstart that they needed, and they went with those songs. And I saw them play live, open up for Scorpions, and very good band. They play their instruments.
Jan Crummerun was an incredible guitar player. Rest in peace. She was amazing.
They had unfortunately the band wanted to add another guitarist to the mix, and she didn't want that. That caused a lot of friction. So it was my choices: 8, White Lion; 7, Warrant; and number 6, Vixen.
All right, Andy, go ahead, man.
Yeah, my number 8. It's already been mentioned, and I don't go past this album with this band, but it was such a big album. Quiet Riot. It's my number 8. This is a great album. I love it. I know, Mark, you're kind of spotty on this one, right? Mark,
it's half and half on that album. It's
spotty, right?
Yeah, we reviewed it on Freeform.
Yeah,
I love that album.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I love Thunderbird.
Health is okay. Come on,
Thunderbird.
Def Leppard was better.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Iron Man is way better. Yeah.
Black Cadillac.
My number
Thunderbird.
7. I remember watching this on MTV and going, man, what is this new old guy doing on MTV? These guys rock. I didn't know that Mr. David Coverdale had a whole nother career with Deep Purple, Whitesnake. I had no idea. I just thought that he was new. Well, I mean, this guy's old, but man, when this album came out, I absolutely loved it. Whitesnake, this is just so good from beginning to end. You got crying in the rain, Bad Boys, and had 4 singles off of here.
The album before that, Slide It In, was amazing.
Oh yeah, I got that one on vinyl, but since we're doing cassettes, this is the first album that I heard from Whitesnake.
That album pisses me off. It pisses me off.
Why?
Why? Because my favorite guitar solo, which I thought one of my favorite guitar solos, I thought was done by John Sykes, wasn't done by John Sykes. It was Adrian Vandenberg, and I heard John Sykes' version, and it sucked. It wasn't as good, not even nearly as good as Adrian Vandenberg's solo. So it pissed me off. Yeah, that's what pissed me off.
And my next one, of course, it's a mainstay, and I go up to Flesh and Blood after that. I don't hear anything by Poison. But I'm going to show this one, open up and say, Ah,
I love that album.
Yeah, this is a really good album, and we just reviewed their first one. Well, it was in a vinyl battle, and it got demolished.
Yeah, if I would have been on there, it would have been higher.
But
you're really picking songs from their debut album.
I love that debut album.
All the stuff over Night Songs.
Yeah.
No, I would have picked it over Night Songs, but the other 2 albums, yeah.
Yeah, what was the other album?
It was
David I don't remember the other albums, but I told you.
Roth, open up.
It was Poison, David Lee Roth, and Night Songs.
Well, David Lee Roth, I would have picked a lot of songs on Poison from David Lee Roth.
But
those songs were a lot of covers. Because it was a lot of covers on David Lee Roth.
Come on. Open up and say on Eat 'Em and Smile.
It's a fun fucking album.
What, the first one? Oh, yeah, it is. I think a little bit more than the others on that album, but I mean, it went up against 2 other better albums, in my opinion. But so that was Quiet Riot, Whitesnake, and Poison for that.
All right,
for that round.
Mark,
I'm gonna go fly, fly, fly the wings of tomorrow, tomorrow. Europe, my number 8.
Oh yeah,
their first 2 albums before the Final Countdown kick fucking ass. Don't listen to the final
You
countdown.
you
Go.
always yeah, but that's the hair metal album, Mark. This is a hair metal list.
It's
Yeah,
still,
man.
it's still, they're still considered hair metal because they do play Wings of Tomorrow on
Wings of that's before Hatter Metal, man. That picture just
the first album, dude. The self-titled was Seven Doors Motel. Oh my god, so fucking great.
And I will
good.
So
find
I
fucking
thought it was a
great.
good choice, but I
Oh,
changed my
God.
mind.
And
Don't
I
sing that
love the
song,
final
Jerry. I hate
countdown.
that
I
song
love
so
I love
fucking much.
Cherokee.
Bad.
I love Cherokee. I
Oh,
love
bad
Cherokee.
Final
Oh
Countdown.
my God. Oh.
I
Bad
love
choice, Mark.
Cherokee. And then
Redo it.
they're
Pick
not
it
going to
up.
go for a newer hair metal band. Steel Panther. They
Yeah,
What?
fucking
they
rule.
definitely, yeah, they count.
Yeah.
They're on Hair Nation all the
fucking
time.
rules.
I'll be right back.
And then they're going to go for a band that the lead singer says he's cool with the hair metal genre. He's cool being called hair metal. Rat. That's my number 6. So Europe number 8, Steel Panther number 7, and Rat number 6.
I try to do a couple bands that I really like that, you know, were more obscure. And this is definitely one which I love actually. And that's the Killer Dwarfs, man. I love their first 4 albums, man. I think they're fucking great, dude. Absolutely. Killer
They had
Dwarfs,
the
Stand
worst
Tall.
music videos though.
They were funny as hell, man. Really.
Stand tall, stick to your
They would
guns.
just drive me crazy. I
They
didn't know
packed
I
this little
hated
guy
them.
in this crate all the time. I loved
Hey.
it when the We Stand Alone video was
One of
funny
the
as hell.
great
Well,
Canadian bands.
Yeah, they're a great
What's
fucking
the one
band,
where they
dude.
get kicked out of when they're trying to get a record deal and they get kicked out of the building?
We Stand Alone.
Yeah, I
You
did.
know, I was friends with
Funny,
That video
man.
just made me laugh so
on
much.
my
It's
original
funny.
Facebook profile. I was friends with Russ Dwarf, the drummer, and I'm saying, dude, I want to get these albums. He says, Epic fucking sucks. They won't fucking release them. They won't let us stream them. Go ahead and fucking illegally download us because you can't get those on CD. I said, thank you, Russ. He's a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, by the way, for some reason, but he's a cool guy.
And then my number 7 is Great White, man. I mean,
Do.
fucking first couple albums of them are just fantastic. Actually, they're pretty much all good up to Hook. I don't care. I don't know much past Hooked, but
Dude, they have a lot of great albums after Hook, dude.
all those albums are fucking great. And
Back to the Rhythm, dude. Check that album out. Fucking great album.
we will end that my number 6 with Dokken. Band we're gonna be doing on Friday. I mean, fuck Tooth and Nail.
Wait a second. Wait a second. The lead singer's like wearing a wig, so that doesn't really qualify for hair metal.
They all wear wigs.
So-
Come on, man.
George Lynch alone
Oh
qualifies as
wait,
hair
shoot! I
metal.
forgot. Quite right. They got
Yeah,
with wigs
right.
there. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Kevin DeBro going bald. All of a sudden he comes back, fucking full mane of hair.
With Kevin
It's like,
DeBro,
yeah,
you
okay.
think he would wear a wig where it looked a little more
He had hair
natural.
plugs, you know.
Yeah, like I was such a dumb kid back then. I was like, holy crap, his hair grew fast, man.
You know, if I could afford him, I'd probably get him, man. I don't want to go bald, man. So I mean, I'm getting there. I mean, I got a long way to. I mean,
Jerry, I don't.
I still
you
got
know,
some hair, but
I shaved my hair off for years. I don't care.
I don't give a fuck either. If
I
I'm
don't
bald,
give.
I
Just
don't.
shave your fucking.
I'm
hair.
married. Chicks still love me. I don't care.
I got the best. I got the best girlfriend ever. You know, Audra rules.
When's she gonna be on the show?
She was
She
on.
was.
the
He was
show
on
before.
there.
Oh, she should be. I think she should make her full time.
Well, she'd be
The
over
Killer
there on
Dwarfs.
her computer because her desk is over there.
Killer
so we'd be
Killer
talking over
Dwarfs.
each other.
Killer Dwarfs, Dokken, and Great White are mine. So we'll go to Joseph. You're 5, 4, and 3, dude.
All right. My number 5. Probably the most talented lineup of musicians to ever make a hair metal band. Winger. I
Hell
mean,
yeah, Reb back, man.
Kip and Reb and Paul and Rod. I mean, what a lineup of musicians right there. It kind of sucks that they formed a hair metal band, but I love Winger so much. Like Mark said, I think all their albums are great. They're a band that I've really kind of like grown into loving the last like 4 or 5 years. Ever since I first saw them live, they blew me away. I love that all 4 of the original members are still in the band, and then they added another guitarist as well, who really just fills out the sound live. It's great. But yeah, Winger just a fantastic band. The early hair metal stuff, even into the later stuff as well. I mean, their last album was fantastic. So yeah, my number 5 is Winger. My number 4, a band that has already been mentioned as well. A band that, for some reason, and I'll never understand why. I mean, I understand why, and it's all because of one song that just seems to get the brunt of everybody's hatred of hair metal. And it's so unfair because their catalog, especially their first 2 albums that get all the flack, are way better than anyone gives them credit for being. And that's Warrant. I mean, if it weren't for the song Cherry Pie and them calling the album that and that stupid album cover, I think they would be a lot more respected because those
Didn't
first
mind
2
the album
albums.
cover.
Well, I mean, but the album cover, like, for anyone that want like a heavy metal people that were like, oh, those guys, like, I mean, if you would have called that album Uncle Tom's Cabin and like given like a cool rustic looking album cover, I think they would have been a lot more well respected. Because
I don't think it would have sold as much, though.
Oh, it would not have. But I think it would have been. I think the artistic integrity would have been upkept better. Because I mean, Dirty Rotten Filthy Stinking Rich is a great album.
Fuck
I
yeah.
got that. What you're so right, Joseph. I got that album on a cassette. I love it.
I saw that the first time I saw one of the first times I saw them live, they played that whole album at M3 the one year.
But when Cherry Pie came
on that
out,
album,
Cherry Pie came out with that song and that whole look that they were doing.
Yep, the polka dots and
I don't know. Down Boys makes me cringe.
I love that song. I love that song.
Where do the Down Boys go? Did they ever answer that question?
Go away.
In the sticks, dude. In the sticks rules.
Because when Cherry Pie was coming out, there was so much more better stuff at that time too.
Oh, that album, Cherry Pie, fucking is a great album, though.
Oh my god, yeah. Really if you take the song Cherry Pie off, but I mean, even Dirty Rotten Filthy Rich, I love Down Boys. Big Talk, the ballads.
Yes.
I am a sucker for.
I Saw Red.
Ballads.
I Saw Red is a great fucking ballad, man.
I love Sometimes She Cries. I love Heaven.
Yeah.
I love Blind Faith. Bed of Roses, I'm not a big fan of.
I love Bed of Roses.
But like some of the like deeper cuts off of both of those first 2 albums. I mean, Mr. Rainmaker, You're the Only Hell Your Mama Ever Raised. But like so many great songs off of those. And then you get to Dog Eat Dog as well. I think Dog Eat Dog's a fantastic album.
Fuck yeah.
But just such an underrated band that just got shit on for no reason. And then poor Janie Lane. I mean, if there's one person that I think the music business fucked over the most, that just the poor guy went through so much, and I mean, we lost him because of it, is Janie Lane. I mean, the stuff that he went through, and then that got him hooked on drugs for the rest of his life, and he died because of it, and it sucks.
What a great songwriter. Nobody ever gives him credit.
Brilliant songwriter, great voice.
Songwriter, great voice. Yeah.
And yes, I know they had help with their guitar solos and stuff, but like whatever. Like those albums are fantastic, and I will always say that. I think
when I think of Warrant, I think of Janie Lane. I don't think of the other members of the band.
No, of course not. I'll pull this one out so that I can throw it out.
It's a great album.
I haven't heard it in a while.
I got that on vinyl.
But yeah, I got thankfully. What I love is one of the first time I saw them, they played that whole album. The next time I saw them, the next year, they played all of Cherry Pie. And I think the time after that, they were still playing a lot of that stuff, but they also played the B-side, Thin Disguise.
Nice.
The Cherry Pie single, which they rarely ever played. So I got to see, I literally like every song from their first couple of years, I've seen them play live. So that's my number 4. And then my number 3, Jerry mentioned it. Of course, it's on my list. It's Kicks. Everyone knows how I feel about Kicks. I mean, hometown heroes, and yeah, of course they're gonna be on this list. Even though their early stuff isn't hair metal, they got big because of the hair metal genre. That's when they broke big. Blow My Fuse isn't my favorite Kicks album, but it's a hell of an album, and it's probably one of my favorite hair metal albums. But yeah, I mean, and like Jerry said, they're a band that's doing it right. All of the other band members are still doing stuff on their own, but the band Kicks will never ever come back because Steve Whiteman is happily sitting in his house in Hagerstown, Maryland, because that band never got big enough to actually move anywhere. So almost all of them still live in the small town in Maryland that they all came from.
Oh wow.
And that's just what it is. And
the record company screwed them.
oh yeah, Atlantic Records
Yeah.
really screwed them over. And yeah, so I love Kicks. We all knew that were going to be on my list. So that's my 5, 4, and 3. Winger, Warrant, and Kicks.
All right, San Francisco in the Super Bowl.
They're going to the Super Bowl next year. How about that? Next year.
Maybe.
You
That's
don't
right.
hear us fan base saying next year is going to be our year. We
No.
don't do that.
Oh,
We're
actually,
not
We
Cowboy
ain't
fans.
Cowboys fans, man.
I forgot. I saw an article where Michael Irvin is a guaranteeing a Cowboy Super Bowl next year.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
Michael Irvin
He
said-
did actually. There's a story about it. Read it up.
Hey, well, the
Okay.
Niners are going to re-sign Debo, what I hear. So
There you go. Okay, my number 5. I saw them open up for Mötley Crüe, and hey, I've heard songs on House of Hair, Dee Snider, and so I think they qualify as hair metal. And when I saw him come on stage, the singer Dave Manichetti is wearing all pink and a lot of hair and makeup. I'm like, whoa, what's this? Like a different look. But they still kicked ass live, And they just came off the Rock We Trust album. Fantastic album, by the way.
Yes.
I really think Y&T should have been a lot bigger in the 80s. A lot
agree.
bigger. Yep. So great, very talented band, Y&T. My number 4, they already been mentioned before, but for me, their hair metal started with Theater of Pain. And when I saw the back of that album, I was like, holy crap, Mötley Crüe went from Shout at the Devil to this, not the best music, but it was the look, and it was what got a lot of, they sold a ton of albums, so I got to give them some shout out, so Mötley Crüe is my number 4. Mötley Crüe is more the look than the music for me. They worked it in the 80s to perfection, and that's what sold lots of records. But honestly, the music, was it really great? No, not really at all. It's some good tunes, but Mötley Crüe is all about the look, and that's what the record companies were looking for in the 80s. And they sold albums, and they sold a lot of tickets. So kudos to them. So that's my number 4. Now getting back to talented band for me, 80s and even to today, Striper, great band. And even though people at school try to say like, they're Christian rock, that's don't be listening to that crap. And I don't care. These songs are great, and if they are talking about Jesus, hey, good for them and good for me, because I'm gonna enjoy it and listen to it. So that's my 3 picks: Y&T, Mötley Crüe, and Striper.
They did get a lot of shit for that, which I thought was wrong. They shouldn't have.
Yeah.
shouldn't
They got a lot of shit from Christians because they were that evil rock and roll band.
Right.
So they were getting it from both sides. They couldn't catch a break.
They couldn't catch a break. You're right.
But yeah. All right, Andy, you're up next, man.
All right. Here comes Andy. I'm going to feature an album on here because I don't have a cassette of that band. We've already talked about Cinderella. Cinderella is going to be my number. What? 6?
5.
No, 5.
5,
5, 4,
Yeah.
3.
Number 4 is going to be. I love this album. I remember when I got this in Christmas when I turned 12 or 13. I don't remember. It's just still the same one, but Dokken is going to be my number.
4.
4. Thank you, Dokken. A lot of great stuff.
Great live album, by the way.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but then I don't go past this album at all.
Most people don't.
Yeah.
And how ironic is the last song they released together was "Walk Away."
I
that's-
really hate to put this band here in hair metal because this is the only hair metal album that they made, but it was a big one. That's why I put them in here.
I'm just saying you should check out the Dokken album with Brett Beach. It's really good.
Erase the Slate.
That's a good
It's a
album.
great album.
That's the only one after the 80s that I like.
Yeah, that's a really good album.
I've given up after Dysfunctional is when I gave up on Dokken.
Erase the
I
Slate's
don't know,
really good,
guys.
dude.
I'm fine with what I have from them. And if I want to hear Dokken, I'll listen to that live album and
That's
everything
fine.
before it.
I was just giving you a suggestion. Erase
Yeah.
the Slate's a really good album.
I'll check it out. Def Leppard, and I hate to put them here because they they really don't belong, except for this album and Adrenalize.
I know where that
Because-
album belongs, but
You can shut the fuck
Yeah,
up,
but
Jerry.
that was for that era. You know, that was their hair
I
nation.
love that fucking album.
Because Pyromania has no elements of that, but
That's new wave of British heavy metal.
Right,
So
but
they're still hanging on to
Pyromania
that.
was like kind of a mix because it
Yeah.
wasn't as
It
it
was
wasn't
a
as
mix.
like it wasn't
It
as
was a
new
mix,
wave of
right,
British heavy
yeah.
metal as like the first two albums were, but it's not Hysteria
No,
because I like
oh,
Pyromania.
sorry.
I don't like
no, but
Hysteria.
this was a big album during their hair era,
Oh, yeah.
and I loved it.
Probably
but-
the biggest one.
Yeah, so Hysteria. I remember I had this T-shirt because my uncle went to the concert. He bought me the T-shirt. I loved the shirt, dude. I wore that fucker out. I really did. So that's it for me, right?
I'll say one good thing about Hysteria, it's better than Adrenalize.
And
it's
it
way
produced a
better
great
than
tour.
It's not even close. It's not even close. So
But I
Hysteria
I
does
do
not
like,
have Make Love Like a Man, though. The same.
I love that song.
that's
though.
why Hysteria is better.
I was going to say, is that a negative? Like, what?
I was in a band, and that song actually got requested by us to play it, and I'm like, oh, we don't know how to play that.
We don't know that one.
and what's really cool, if you guys remember playing cassettes, this has in the beginning the beep-dee-doo-doo. Do you guys remember that? Like right in the
I
beginning?
never owned that cassette. So
I had the
did.
CD. I had the CD.
Oh no,
I had the
just,
cassette of that.
oh no, just like other
when
cassettes.
that came out, I was into CDs. I sold all my cassettes.
I
Oh,
do
no,
have the
but-
I do have the picture album version of Hysteria.
Yeah, but that's not just that. I mean, all the cassettes started with boo doo boop boop. Remember that?
No.
I think some did. I don't know if all of them did, though.
Well, most
Did
of
they
them
all?
did,
I don't know.
especially in that era. It goes doo doo boop boop, and then the album will start.
Well, and that's one of those cassettes that's really long because it's like 6 songs on a side.
Yeah,
And yeah,
because it's a very long album.
it is.
I love it. I love every
The
That's one of
longer
the reasons I don't
cassettes,
like it.
the longer cassettes always got eaten up a lot more than the
Yeah.
regular.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
because
they-
the tape's
they
so
sure did.
thin.
I never had that on cassette. I was in a CD age at that time.
I actually do own that album on cassette. I had it as a
Oh,
kid,
wow.
but my parents had that album on a cassette, and that's what we always.
I
used to
don't
listen
have
to
it on CD. I've got it on cassette and on vinyl, but I don't
I
have
got
it
it
on
on
CD.
vinyl and CD.
Same. I don't have it on CD either. I have the vinyl and I have the cassette,
Yeah,
and I never listened to either.
I do.
I just watch the concert. That's all I do.
Live and around. Yeah.
So that's my 543.
That tour was awesome.
Good pick.
I enjoyed the concert.
Tesla opened, yeah.
All right, Mark, you're up next, man. 543, dude.
I met the vocalist at Rocket Pod with you, Jerry. We took pictures with this guy, Anthony Quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Ron Keel for a second.
No, Ron Keel was a dick. Just like the guy from Twisted Sister we met, right, Jerry?
Ron Keel was cool to me.
He didn't really talk to us.
I bought his album, that's why.
Yeah, you bought his album for
Bought
50
that
bucks.
shitty album for 50 bucks.
But I'm just
50
gonna
bucks?
go.
Shut up. Shut up.
Running for my life, it's hanging by a thread. I can't get any closer to you yet. Hard luck knocking on my back door. It's easy, we see we're not coming because I'm guilty. Guilty in the first
He's
degree.
still singing, folks.
Tora. I fucking love every fucking album they did. Anthony Quarter fucking rules. He's one of the nicest fucking vocalists or band member I've ever met. He is fucking cool as fuck. He took pictures with us. Remember, Jerry? He took pictures with us. I still got them.
But do they have good songs though?
Yes, they had great songs. That was
Tora is
Guilty.
actually pretty good.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Walking
just kidding.
Shoes, the last album they put out was fucking great. They haven't put a fucking bad up. We bought
But they were late 80s, right?
they're ladies, but they
Okay, so
they
they
got,
got
fucked up.
They got
I never
swallowed
even
up by
opened-
the Seattle sound.
I never even open up that CD.
Revolution
usually
Day is
open
a
up-
great album, dude.
When they're signed, I usually keep my signed CDs, like the Styx one. I keep that.
I still got
they're out
that.
there.
I opened it up, put it in my fucking thing. I love Revolution Day. They are a great underrated band that got fucking screwed by fucking grunge.
Speaking of new album, guess who's coming out with a new album, which I'm really interested in, is
Who?
Joe Jackson. Actually, he's coming out with a new album. I'm
Oh,
curious to see what it
Yeah.
sounds like. I
so
like
that's
Joe
my
Jackson.
number 5, and you know I need to go for Poison. Number 4. Come on, I love that band. I
Are
love
you
the
seriously
first.
going to sit here and say that Poison is on your list and Winger's
Oh,
not?
he listens to Poison more than Mötley Crüe. He told me that.
I listen to Poison more than Winger, but I love Winger a
That's
lot.
ridiculous.
But the thing is,
Anyway.
Joseph, I knew you weren't gonna pick Poison. I know you're gonna pick Winger. So I knew Winger would get
The
on
point is
there.
to make a list that's actually reflective of
Yeah.
the thought.
I
Don't
like
pick
Poison
bands that
and
didn't get
Winger
picked
about the
yet.
same. I like them both about the same. So that's about it. And then I'm gonna pick a
You're gonna
band. I
pick
don't think,
Nitro next.
I don't think any of your motherfuckers will pick Faster Pussycat. I love
Nah,
Faster
fine,
Faster
Faster
Pussycat.
Pussycat, I kind of dig.
I love Faster Pussycat, man.
Yeah,
I
they're
love Take
all
Me
right.
Down. Great fucking band. Great groove. Love them. So that's my 5. Tora Tora. 4. Poison. 3. Faster Pussycat.
I'll say Faster Pussycat actually still sounds pretty good live. It's
They
just
do.
Tammy. It's just Tammy. It's all
I
young
love
guys and
Tammy.
Tammy.
I
But-
do not like the band name, so I don't listen.
Really? You don't like
Yeah.
Poison Ivy? Poison Ivy creeping
No,
up
no,
right-
no. I don't like the band name, so I never got into them.
Well, you should check them out, man. If you want to.
He's not gonna, Mark. Just leave it alone.
I don't understand. I check out every crappy band that ever existed because I want to check them out. That's just me. I'm
All right.
open to bands.
Well, I'm not going to sit down.
Mark was actually gonna say, I check out all the crappy bands that you recommend to me. That's what you're gonna say.
Yes,
You ate your
I
words
didn't
there.
say it though.
You were going to. I can tell you were about ready to.
yeah, and that's fine because I
I
really
checked
don't-
out King Diamond and he sucked.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, come
You
on,
suck.
man.
King Diamond sucks.
And Merciful Fate, you don't like? Come on.
And
Listen-
Anvil. Oh
Listen
my
to
God.
it again. Maybe you'll get it.
Anvil's awesome, dude.
Oh, whatever.
All right.
Enjoy.
My number 5 is fucking Striper, dude. And Andy, that's your choice not to listen to anything past Hell at the Devil. But man, When We Were Kings, their last one was
Oh, fuck
fucking
yeah.
a great album, and fucking
Great.
Even the Devil Believes was awesome.
Great.
It's funny you mentioned there, they were pegged by both sides, the Christians and the the rockers. They're like, hey, but then they come out with an album called Against the Law, which was like non-Christian, just straight out like they dumped the Christian image, and everybody hated that too.
That was their blue era.
Yeah, I mean,
I like that
everybody
album, by
hated
the
that.
way. I like that
So
album.
the band couldn't, and then they couldn't win, and then they did Reborn Again, which is fucking great album. I mean,
Reborn it's actually a Michael Sweet solo album. That's great.
yeah, but still, it's a good album.
It says the word Striper on the front of it. That's all that matters.
But it's still Michael Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's basically his band.
All right, then I'm gonna go with a band I used to shit on for years and I love now, and that's Warrant, man. I mean, you got to have them on this list. I mean, what else can I say that you guys haven't already? Janie Lane, rest in peace. Fucking great singer. Cannot stand the new guy at all. He does not sound like fucking Warrant whatsoever, but it is what it is, I guess. I don't know.
I
And
love
then my number
Robert
3,
Mason.
and Winger, man. I mean, come on, man. Winger's last few albums have been fucking killer, dude. I mean, heavy as fuck, and just I recommend that 7 album, man.
Great.
Fuck, it's a great album, man, and great band. And you're right about the
I think
extra
that's gonna be
guitarist. I forgot
that's
about
gonna be their
that.
last one.
Yeah.
So
They added
I mean,
they added an
one
extra
album to go out.
guitarist, and they sound great, I think, with the extra guitar players. So
Mhm.
awesome band, and that's my 5, 4, and 3. All right, number 2, Joseph.
All right. Well, my number 2 and my number 1 were the first 2 that I immediately picked when I decided I was going to be on this, and even the order, because these are 2 bands that are consistently linked together, and I knew which one I favored, but I knew these were going to be my top 2, and it's already been mentioned. Dokken. I mean, yeah, there's that run of. I mean, the first album's not great, but Tooth and Nail, Under Lock and Key, and Back for the Attack are
Yeah,
3
good 3.
solid, fantastic albums, and then the live albums
classics
as
in
well.
the genre. Classics in
Yeah.
the genre.
Function is a great album too.
And then, Dysfunctional's not. I'm not a fan of that album. There's some
Yeah,
couple good
I like
songs
it.
on there. But I do love Erase the Slate. After that, I have not
Erase the
listened to a
Slate
single
is way
thing.
better than
I have not listened to
Dysfunctional.
a single thing they put out after Erase the Slate, and I don't really plan to. I'm fine.
Lightning Strikes
with,
Again
like
is a
Andy
good
said,
album.
I'm fine with it. But yeah, those 3 albums, especially from the mid to late '80s. I mean, give me like 3 songs off the debut, and then those 3 albums, and I'll be happy, because those are just such solid albums. I grew up with Under Lock and Key. My dad had that on cassette growing up when I was growing up, so I knew that album. And then getting the Greatest Hits CD and hearing Breaking the Chains and Tooth and Nail and Just Got Lucky and putting in Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and hearing Into the Fire and Dream Warriors and all those other great songs. I mean, just such a fantastic band. Always loved Doc, and they are easily my number 2 on this list.
You should be on Freeform on Friday. We're doing Under Lock and Key.
I am away on Friday.
Oh wow, you're doing Under Lock and Key on
Yeah,
Friday?
you're busy on Friday. I already heard.
I wish I would. I'd love to review that album. That is a very special album to me.
Al already
Well,
told
maybe
me
we should
because
save it. We should save and do something else now, man.
Well, we can't.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
don't postpone
No.
it for.
No,
for
it's already.
Yeah.
I already pushed Extreme back because Al's doing their show on Friday.
Yeah.
Again. I pushed that
It's
back.
okay. It's fine by me. We don't do that one, but
Fuck it.
actually, it's not as bad as I thought it was. All right, San Francisco in the Super Bowl, number 2.
So now my number 2 and 1, I kind of like
No,
copied
just
it.
2, just 2. Just
I know
2.
I'm saying, but I was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
when I think of my top 2, right away I put them on the top because I thought they dominated the '80s with that hair metal vision genre, I should say. But but then when I did my list, like crap, I gotta include this band. So I'll just say honorable mention. Don't laugh. But number 2 actually was going to be Poison.
Oh.
I like Poison. They're not very talented, but
They're
they
fun.
dominated the '80s. They were on Dial MTV all the time. Their videos
But they're
got played all the
fun.
time.
They're fun.
Fun does not mean good music, Mark.
It's
I
good
know,
music to
but
me.
they really are hair metal. When you think of hair metal, it's Poison.
Oh
Okay?
no, they
But
are.
that's
Poison
not my
is hair
choice.
metal.
That's not my choice. Okay, my choice is actually that's honorable mention. My number 2 is Winger. I just looked at my list. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot about them. Yeah, they got to put them in there. Reb is like my favorite guitar. One of my I'll take it back. One of my favorite guitarists. Ultra talented. Went on to play with Whitesnake, Dokken, and the newer Winger stuff is just excellent, you know. And so got to put Winger in there. I would feel bad if I didn't include them, and they just got a bad rap, really. You know, like I kind of mentioned before, like Stewart on Beavis and Butthead wore the Winger shirt. And when Metallica was making the Black Album, they're throwing darts at the Kip Winger freaking poster, and they just got a bad rap, and it kind of hurt. So, but my number 2 is Winger.
I'm surprised the elephant in the room hasn't been mentioned yet. Maybe it will here in a minute. Andy, go
Probably
ahead.
by
Number
me,
2.
I bet.
I wonder who the elephant in the room is.
I don't know who you're talking
I know
about.
who it is.
I am doing. When I listen to Mötley Crüe, I only listen to the first 3 albums. After that, they've got nothing for me. So I will show the Theater of Pain cassette. Absolutely love this album. I absolutely love Theater of Pain.
Are they
I
on
do
the
love
back of that
album.
tape?
Yeah.
That look was so shocking.
You know what? It's so cool because when this came out, I got an uncle that was 5. That's 5 years older than me. So he was already a teenager, and for Christmas, or for his birthday, you were able to make T-shirts. I made him a T-shirt of this on like a blue shirt with this on the front.
Completely different band look.
Yeah.
Pink.
Yeah, I mean, going from
bright,
this
to
to
that.
To sequence
Vince is wearing
and
pink,
and
like
pink
spandex, and Nikki Sixx got the polka dots. That when I first saw that, I was like, "Holy crap! Is that the same band?"
And the picture on the album is even a little bit
but it
more.
worked. The album was a success.
Yeah, it
Just
was a great
Facebook you
album.
the elephant in the room,
Great.
Joe, if you want to look on Facebook.
But I don't listen to anything. Well, I really don't. After those 3 Mötley Crüe albums, those are my favorites. So that's my number 2.
All right, Mark.
Which Mark?
You. East San Francisco.
The
You're
Florida
Mark.
Flyer fan.
I'm gonna go for Y&T.
There
Great
you go.
band. Fucking, I love them. They're not really that hair metal, but they did have a lot of hair metal songs like Contagious, Summertime Girls. So I would give them that. But man, listen to their 70s shit. Oh my god, it's so fucking
Well, even
Struck
like the
Down,
early '80s stuff before they
Struck
went
Down,
hair
Black
metal.
Tiger,
Shaker band.
Black
Woo.
Tiger.
Earthshaker. My god, this band rules. They need some fucking props. And I'm gonna give them fucking props. And I see
Yeah,
them
And
twice,
they're
and
another one that still sounds amazing.
They
live.
should have been
Amazing live.
marketed a little bit better. I think they were
Amazing.
still
I'm,
on a
confu-
timeline.
I'm confused now with Mark's pick, actually, because I thought me and him would have the same number 1. This is going to be interesting.
I haven't had number 1. That's my number 2.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying we might have the same number 1 is what I'm saying. I thought we
I don't
might,
think
but
we'll
I don't
have the
think-
same number 1 at
No,
all.
not anymore.
No.
Is
All
he
right.
going to pick the elephant in the room?
Boingo,
I
Boingo
do
is
think
not
so.
hair metal. Okay.
No, I know that.
Number 2 for me is fucking Cinderella, man. I love Cinderella. I mean, absolutely fantastic. I love night songs, man. Like I said, there's not a bad song on it.
That's
Give me Long Cold Winter. Try to torture me with that song, please. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Please,
Me too.
no. Please don't do it. Please. I
I'll take it.
love that fucking
I'll
song.
take it. And twice on
And
Sunday.
I get it. I get it. It was a big change from night songs. I get it. But I think it was an improvement. I like their bluesy music better.
Oh yeah,
And
I
coming-
definitely welcome their change.
Fucking Coming Home is one of the most beautiful
Oh, yeah.
songs
I
fucking
agree.
ever written, dude. I'm sorry. The song is just so, dude. And the way Tom is in the, I'm excited to see him in a couple of months. I'm curious to see what he sounds like. So,
I'm gonna go see them too. They're playing with LA Guns over here.
Elegance rules.
we got Buck Cherry, which I don't mind, but
Yeah,
I love Buck Cherry.
but I've
But
seen
absolutely
Buck, I've never seen LA Guns, so it's all right.
I love LA Guns. I've seen it twice.
I saw LA Guns, the Tracy Guns version when they had the other singer. I saw that they sucked. I thought they sucked without.
I almost picked them.
But anyway, that's my number 2, Cinderella. All right, number 1, folks.
Oh, got
Sanitize in their hand. All right, Joe. Go ahead, man.
Well, like I said, the 2 bands that always in my mind they go together. Because when you're rocking with Dokken, you can't do it without a little bit of rat and roll.
Huh?
I mean, easily my favorite band to come out of any of that mess of stuff is Rat. I mean, Out of the Cellar, one of my favorite albums. Invasion of Your Privacy, just as good. After that, there's some great songs on. There's some great songs on Dancing Undercover, but it's not a great album.
They're going on tour for that, by the way. Warren and
he's calling it that. They called this last year Invasion Celebration. They played one song from Invasion of Your Privacy.
Wow.
So it's just because it's
I like Dancing better than Invasion.
You're insane, and I hate you.
I'm insane. No, because
I grew up on those first 2 albums. Like those are the ones my dad had.
Albums is all I need.
Brilliant,
Dancing,
absolutely front to back. They only have 2 perfect albums.
You know, I only think Out of the Cellars. Invasion of Privacy has a couple of duds on it, but
there's only one song on Invasion of Privacy. I don't like Closer to My Heart. That's the only song I don't like.
Out of the Cellar is perfect.
Oh yeah,
I agree with
literally 2 of those 20 songs. There's only one that I don't like. So that's a great track record, especially for that time period. And then there's Body Talk on Dancing Undercover's like in my top 3 Rat songs. And there's some great stuff after that.
I hate Way Cool Jr. I hate that.
I love Way Cool Jr. But I hate I Want a Woman is one of my least favorite songs of all time. I hate
that song sucks. It's so generic and bland.
I love City to City on that album.
That's a good song, but I hate that album. That's my least favorite rap.
I love that album.
Some great stuff on it. I like a lot of Detonator. I like Giving Yourself Away. I like Loving You's a Dirty Job. There's some great stuff in there. And then Infestation.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Their reunion album. But yeah, if for nothing else but the first 2 albums. If literally they only ever put out the first 2 albums, they'd still probably be my number 1 on this list. So
Those
Easily.
first two albums are almost perfect. They
Back
really
for More is like such one of my
Yeah.
favorite songs.
That
I'm
song was
one
in
of
my
the
head
odd one.
yesterday when I was making
I'm
this
one of the
list.
odd ones out
Yeah.
here. I love dancing better than Invasion, but there's no
Back for More.
song.
Back for More is my favorite Rat song.
There's no
It's mine
song
too.
that beats fucking Lay It Down now.
Oh yeah, my top 3 Rat songs. It's one from each album. It's Back for More, Lay It Down, and Body Talk.
I love Wanted Man. God, I love Wanted
Oh,
Man.
Wanted Man.
That's a good song.
Literally, you could pick almost any song off those first 2 albums, and I'd probably say it's in my top 5, even though there's 20 songs.
Yeah.
I'd probably say, yeah, that's in my top 5. That's in my top 5. Anyway, Rat.
All right. San Francisco in the Super Bowl.
All right. Oh, you guys probably not might agree with my pick, but this is my pick. And
Here it comes. Here it comes.
I grew up during this era, and they dominated the 80s. And you know what the funny thing is? They had a little catalyst, a gentleman called Desmond Child that helped out. And Kiss is probably saying, like, what the hell? How come you guys don't write it? I'm sorry, I should back up. Song Paul Star. What the hell, Desmond? How come you don't write a good song for us, You write great songs for them. I'm talking about Bon Jovi, man. They are
there it is.
hair metal.
Whoop, there it is.
Man.
There's that elephant.
There's the pink elephant. Yeah. You know what?
Yep.
I actually am a Bon Jovi fan. I'll admit it. It's like stepping out of the closet. I am a Bon Jovi fan. I was really hoping that they would make it big. I really enjoyed their second album the most. I think that is actually one of their. That's honestly to me that's like the best album they did in the '80s. But
if I had to pick an album by them that I would remotely like, it would be 7800 Degrees.
Yeah, it's a solid album. And honestly,
a couple good songs.
Those that should have been a hit album, but it's Slippery When Wet and then the Fall of New Jersey.
Ugh.
But yeah, Bon Jovi's my number one pick. I am a fan, not a huge fan, but more like a closet fan.
So why'd you pick them number one?
They're your number one.
Why did you
my
pick
number
them
one
number
is Bon Jovi, man. They deserve.
That makes no sense.
One.
That sounds like you're cowering to the masses by picking.
You're picking your number one band is a band that the singer goes on stage and says we're not hair metal.
And even though John Bon Jovi used to be a Giants fan and now he's a turncoat Patriots fan, you're still okay in my book.
But the thing is, you're saying that they're not
good
really
human being,
but he's a great human being. That's my pick. Okay, I know it's not a perfect pick, but my number one is Bon Jovi.
I'm kind of pissed off at you right now, by the way. But that's okay.
All right, Andy.
Is there your number one, Mark?
Andy, number one.
Probably.
Bon Jovi.
There you go.
You
gotta pick them number one.
The first 4 albums are really good. I don't listen to anything after New Jersey. Bon Jovi was my first concert I ever went to, and it was
missing much.
And it was the Slippery When Wet tour.
Concert
was the Cinderella was touring for Night Songs. Was the opening act. I was in the 5th grade. This was the perfect album for me. I loved Slippery When Wet. I loved all the videos that came out, and then I recorded back to, of course, 7800 Degrees, and then I got their debut album, but I just couldn't find it in there. And then I got New Jersey on cassette. But after that, I built out. I just think they captured the whole hair era, the perfect timing for it. It was the perfect era. They were perfectly dressed. They were the whole package for this movie.
I get that because when you think of hair metal, they're going to be the poster boys of hair metal. I get that.
And they're the first, and yet they're the first band to try to run away from it.
Yeah, and
well, John is, but not Richie.
But for me, that's what I listen to. After New Jersey, they couldn't record anything else in my book.
I think they were trying to get away from that because Bon Jovi needed to find a way to survive the future, and they actually did. They survived the 90s.
Yeah, keep the faith. These days,
they're still relevant today.
Have a Nice Day. Great fucking albums.
Springsteen wannabe album.
Yeah,
not even.
Even if I can't stand their 80s stuff, but even I can say after the 80s, at least the 80s stuff had personality.
Yes.
Everything after that is the most bland, boring crap
You
you've
okay,
ever heard in
To
your life.
you, to you.
That
To literally
that
anybody.
10 minutes of dry country.
I
is
think
the
Bon
worst.
Jovi's way better than Bruce Springsteen, in my opinion. They're the best New
God.
Jersey band
God.
ever.
Crack a plenty here tonight on the BS session.
Mhm.
Well, that's cool, Mark. If that's your opinion that Bon Jovi's better than
I'm just fucking
Nobody picks Skid Row. I'm just asking.
whatever.
I would
Whatever
never
blows
hair
your hair
metal
back.
band.
go for
I'm
anything.
just asking.
Yeah, they're a hair metal band. They play all over Hair Nation.
But
that might be my number one.
Bon Jovi's my number one pick, and that was easy. When I was going to do this, I knew that they were going to be my number one because they are my favorite band from that era. I mean, I had Bon Jovi T-shirts, the pins. I mean, dude, I was all into it. I was 5th and 6th grade, and I carried that with me, and that's what got me into a lot of different stuff. So yeah, Bon Jovi will be my number one, and that's why.
And you know what, Andy? That's fucking cool of you.
And he wrote a kick-ass song for Blaze of Glory. That's like a.
Oh,
I do like that song.
Soundtrack.
I will say I do like that.
I love that whole album.
That's a good.
He Bon Jovi did get shot in that movie, so wasn't that? I guess he
Got shot down.
did get shot
Blaze of
down.
Glory.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. I'm disappointed if this is not going to be your number one, but go ahead.
You're gonna be disappointed because I'm disappointed with 2 people picking this as number one, and I'm gonna agree with them because I love fucking Bon Jovi. They are my number one hair metal band. I love more albums than you guys like.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love a lot more. I love like a lot more. I love.
Oh well, that's because I stopped.
You stopped.
Well, not really. I tried. Boy, did I try.
I like The Circle. I like Have a Nice Day album.
I thought Crush was pretty good.
Crush is really good.
Yeah.
They got some crappy songs on that album, but overall it's a good album. But I love Bon Jovi. I've seen him 3 times, and I've seen him once with Richie, and the other 2 with Phil X, and they put on a good show. And I'm kind of hoping that John has his voice back because they're playing a lot of concerts coming up next year or this year.
Are they really?
And yeah, they're playing like 9 nights at Madison Square Garden, sold out. So
9 nights at Madison Square Garden.
9 nights at Madison Square
Wow.
Garden.
They're trying to break Billy Joel's record or some bullshit.
I mean, I know that I picked them number one on my list, but 9 nights at the
They sold out already, dude. They sold out.
Dude, that's crazy.
I hope his voice is back because I felt that 2020 album they put out was horrible. God, his voice was like fucking John Waits.
They really should think about
It's
dropping.
horrible.
They should really think about dropping "Living on a Prayer." He can't sing that anymore.
Well, they should have Phil X or
They're
Richie
singing
come
anyway.
over.
So,
and
yeah,
sing it.
because he strains so much for that song, man.
You know,
Richie back.
Richie's like bitching about they're trying to bring him back to the mothership right now, but that's my number one, Bon Jovi, man. What's your Jerry?
That's like the first time I ever agree with you, Mark. So hell yeah, good pick.
Well, you said Y&T too.
My
That's
number
right,
one
mine too.
is. I'm surprised this wasn't even in your list, Mark.
Well, I didn't pick
I'm talking about-
Dokken and Rat.
I'm talking about
because-
Mark.
Oh, okay, sorry.
All right, but I am fucking one of my favorite albums of all time is Mechanical Resonance, man.
I can't
It's
pick
fucking
that.
Tesla.
I can't pick them as a hair metal band, dude.
Yeah,
They're a
yeah.
fucking hair band. They're all over Hair Nation.
Yeah,
Every fucking hour they're on Hair Nation. Look at them in there. Look at the modern day cowboy
I don't
video. Look at the
care,
hair.
dude. I don't care. The music is not hair metal. I cannot pick them
It
as
is
hair
so
metal.
fucking
They
hair
are
metal. Yes,
fucking
it is.
Aerosmith rock and roll.
Aerosmith could have made this group. They're fucking hair metal.
Tesla is basically Aerosmith of the 80s.
Yes,
No,
I can't.
absolutely,
I can't.
100% fucking.
I
hair
could
band,
never
dude.
pick
Absolutely.
Tesla. They are totally misaligned on the Hair Nation. I could never pick them.
You're picking Y&T.
Y&T
They're not a
had
hair
the fucking Summertime
Tesla's more of a
Girls.
fucking
Summertime
one
Girls.
song.
They
one
had
song in one album.
Contagious.
Oh, give me
was
a fucking
no,
hair metal.
the whole album.
Oh,
The whole album,
shit.
Contagious, was a
They
fucking
play-
hair metal album.
The only fucking song they play on Hair Nation is Summertime Girls. They play everything from fucking
Oh,
Tesla
come
Hair
on,
Nation.
dude.
They
Contagious.
do play at least 2 Tesla songs an hour on Hair Nation.
Yeah.
They do.
They are not hair metal.
But also, they also play it on Ozzy's
Incorrect.
Bone.
Incorrect.
I will never pick Tesla as a hair metal band. Sorry.
They played on classic rock radio too, so what's the point?
I will never pick
They
them.
play
as
it
a-
everywhere.
Nope.
They play Bon Jovi and classic.
I've told you this a lot of times. I'll never pick them as hair metal. They're way better.
I don't remember you ever saying that, but
I've said that a lot of times. They're not hair metal.
Dude,
You could have picked Guns N' Roses for
I
Appetite.
think he even said it on here last week that he wasn't picking Tesla.
There isn't a time where you put in your car and take a drive that love
Have you
songs.
seen Guns N' Roses on Appetite? The hair metal they look like?
They play that on Hair Nation.
Yeah. I wouldn't pick
I'm not
them
a
as
huge
a hair
Guns N'
metal
Roses
band
fan.
either. So there.
I'm not a huge Guns N' Roses fan. So
Yeah, but they had the hair.
Well, really, accidentally had that
Jungle.
hair that one time, yeah. But
Welcome to
fuck
the
Guns N'
Jungle video.
Roses.
He had that big teased hair.
yeah, fuck Guns N' Roses.
I agree with you.
Guns N' Roses
Absolutely.
never makes anybody's list. Ever.
Because
Well, they wouldn't make my list because they're a great band and they're not a hair band.
Right, I
They're
know.
not a hair band. I wouldn't call them a hair band either.
They're not.
What were the parameters of this show that I just laid out to you?
Yeah,
guys?
Jerry, I went against that on Tesla, though.
Well, you're wrong. It's a fucking
I'm right.
hair band.
It's okay.
Every fucking hairband compilation's got Tesla on it.
Yeah, they're wrong. And they
You're
got Skid,
wrong.
They got Skid Row, and none of you got motherfuckers pick Skid
Oh
Row.
yeah, Skid Row would have been a good choice too.
I wouldn't put Skid Row
sucks.
over any of the
That's
11 bands I picked.
Yeah, either would I.
I
I don't
don't
put Guns N' Roses
Skid
on
Row
11
for
bands.
the skid marks on my underwear for shit.
Skid marks. But Sebastian Bach was awesome live, though. I'll say that.
Oh, yeah, he was
sounds,
Right, baby.
he sounds great. He sounds fucking great still. And I was starting to think that hell would freeze over before they got back together. I don't know. I'm hearing some rumblings, man.
No, Jerry. there's
Even
no
from
way.
even from Snake, man. He's like he used to be confident. No, now he's like, well, the future is uncertain. He's
They
saying
need that
now,
retirement
man.
money, dude. They need that retirement.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not saying it's. I still don't think it's going to happen, but
And then
the
one show they'll play
possibility
together,
is-
they'll break up.
Yeah,
Pretty
they'll
much,
pull
yeah.
a Jane's Addiction. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll play one
Yeah,
show and they're gone.
Yeah, I'll watch that then. Oh,
Make it
everybody
a
loves
stadium
good fucking
tour.
prank.
Skid Row, Bon Jovi, Poison. There you go.
No
Oh,
Motley
boy.
Crue, please.
Motley Crue, yeah, Motley
No
Crue.
Motley Crue. No Motley Crue.
They could open
That
up the
was-
show.
That was horrible when I saw them on the same tour. No. All right, Jerry, end
Anyway,
this shit.
I
What do we
wanna go to
got?
bed.
All right, guys.
Do we have mentions?
Nah, I
Anybody got
don't.
honorable mentions?
I don't care.
I do. I got Dokken, Winger, Warrant, Great White, Hurricane, Killer Jorce, and Dirty Looks.
Hurricane, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
Nobody picked Black and Blue, huh? Oh,
I don't
that's
like Black and
surprising.
Blue. No.
They suck.
But what are you guys doing? Any pimping shit?
Joseph, what do you got going on, dude?
Lots. Yeah, we do Heavy Water 77. We talk about that all the time. So everybody knows about Heavy Water 77. I got my radio show on Sundays, not this week because it's the Super Bowl, but every other Sunday. So just not this week.
Mark, what do you got going on?
Mark who?
San Francisco, Mark.
That's you, Mark Taylor. You're Mark
No,
No,
you
San
told me.
Francisco, Mark.
San Francisco, Mark. He's just on
I
our
got
shows.
Night Ranger coming to Melbourne, Florida. So
That's
Night
a cool
Ranger.
show.
I already looked up I like to look up the set list first though, so it looks pretty good though. I know
Night
some
Ranger
people don't
changes theirs a lot, so you probably won't see one.
Yeah,
they-
some
they-
people
they-
don't
they
like-
flip a lot of songs.
Okay, that's cool. But some people don't like to look it up because they want to be surprised. But I kind of want to know.
I want
Oh, I
to look
always
it up
look at
so I know
titles.
when to record videos.
I always look
Like
at set
we
lists.
I look
surprised.
it
Yeah.
up too.
Andy, what do you got going on?
Yeah, a lot of course, Black Spinner Circle. Tomorrow we're going to do a crossover show on Almost Human. Me and I will be on Almost Human. We are going to be doing a vinyl battle there. Black Sabbath's Paranoid against Ozzy's Diary of a Madman. And then we're going to have another show on Friday because I wanted to make this one a double hitter. So on Friday, we are going to be doing just a plain Black Spinner show. And that will be Black Sabbath's Mob Rules against Deal's Last in Line. You see how Al likes to do the January month thing. So we did sophomore albums against each other, kind of. If you can follow that kind of thinking.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, Dio's second album with Sabbath and Dio's second studio album.
Yeah.
Soul studio. Yep.
Yeah. And then Black Sabbath's second album and
Mhm.
Ozzy's second solo album.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
I don't know who's going to be on with us on Friday, but I've heard rumblings of Edwin Canastrossi and Manny Mejias
Nice.
so far, is what I'm hearing. These are Al's picks because we each pick our own guests for our own shows. So we are very excited for the next coming couple of days. And then I need to come up with a subject for next week. Oh, also, guys, Jerry and I talked about this. If y'all wanted to do a Gridiron SmackDown after the Super Bowl this Sunday, let us know and we'll get together and talk about the game after the game. If
I
y'all are
might
down.
be able to do that. I'll let you know.
I should be free.
I
Okay,
should be free.
cool. Mark?
Oh yeah, I think I should be available, and also the Hall of Fame selections.
Yes.
Yeah,
I do
go
wanna talk
Roger
about that.
Craig and your
Go
guy,
LC Greenwood.
I think it's been leaked that Roger Craig got in actually.
Yeah,
finally,
see, I
so.
don't. That's one thing
If
I don't
any-
like. They're leaking
if
names.
there's-
They
If
used
there's
to be very
only
top
one that
secret
got
about
in,
it.
it's going to be Roger Craig.
it's got to
Yeah.
be Roger Craig. The first
I'm
guy.
kind of
dual
disappointed that they're
threat.
leaking names. I like to be surprised.
Roger Craig better.
Well,
get
they already show the Super Bowl commercials now ahead of time. You can see them on YouTube.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
that's unfortunate.
no,
too.
they can't keep nothing in now. Well, the commercials have sucked the last few years anyway.
Commercials,
Yeah.
I never cared for them at all.
Give me a bunch of Geico commercials. Those are the funniest. Man. Not Geico, but Mayhem
Those
commercials.
progressive. I like the progressive ones.
Some of them are
Yeah.
funny. Yeah,
I don't
they
know.
are. Yeah.
All right, but freeform this Friday. We wait till everybody's done with their top 10 list. We got our top 10 of 2025 coming on a Freeform Rock podcast on Friday. So we wait till everybody gets their shit done so we could be the best. Right, Jerry?
Well,
Yep.
Thanks a lot. I guess that's just.
Well, we want to make sure that we're the last. because
America's
everybody can.
podcast.
America's podcast. Right
Hell
on.
yeah.
America.
Fuck
America.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Well,
right.
while you were doing that, Black Spinner was
We're gonna
already.
Yeah,
copyright
you
that.
already
and
did
then
yours. Decibel Geek already did theirs. So we want to be last. That's what
You got to
we wanna do.
copyright that. And if that other podcast keeps using it, you got to sue the.
Hey man, I love the
out of
Rock
them.
and Metal Combat podcast. They rule. Ralph and Ian, they're great guys, man. But I also want to say, if you guys haven't noticed, James West's ex-girlfriend Cherry Geddes and her son and her daughter got killed in a home invasion. If you
Fucking
haven't
man,
seen,
that's
if you
man.
haven't seen the what is it called, GoFundMe?
The
Go
GoFundMe.
donate to it.
Yeah,
I
I
donated.
saw it on the freeform.
I donated to it. Go donate to it because Cherry was she was a friend of mine. Because when James got hurt, she said, "Can I promote a GoFundMe for James to get him healed?" And he's still not healed. So if you're a Christian or thoughts and prayers, whatever, pray for James also because that guy has been through hell for the last 5 years with all his medical problems. But donate to. There's 3 funerals that her dad has got to do for his 2 grandkids and his daughter. So please donate to the GoFundMe. Because she was family. She's part of the family of BS and Freeform. So donate to that if you can. It's on our thing. I shared Chris Sinzak's post today. I donated today. So donate whatever you can. $5, $10, $1. Anything helps. So take us out, Jerry.
Huh? What?
Take us out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at Sabrina Carpenter's ass. I'm sorry.
She does have a cute little ass on her.
She does. She's got a fucking
Yeah.
incredible ass.
She
But
does have a nice,
yeah,
little package on her.
yeah, as Joseph mentioned, Heavy Water 77. We're going to be releasing Dennis DeYoung's solo album. What the fuck is the name of it? It's
Back to the World.
Back to the World, which has one amazing song on it. Check that out. That'll be coming out. I will not be doing my cranium show this week because I have doctor's shitting to take care of. What else do I got fucking go? I have a new project coming up with some people. So looking forward to that. I'll
Really?
announce that
Another
later.
podcast?
No, not a podcast. Well, YouTube channel, but it's not. It's
Oh,
not. It's something
come
cool.
on, man.
It's something cool. It's during the day, man. Fuck.
We can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I know,
Exactly.
but I want him to put attention to the 2 he has with me. That's all.
And I don't.
He wants to.
How many do I miss?
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
He must pay attention to himself too.
But yeah, like Andy mentioned, the football show Monday. Anybody wants to be on that?
Oh well, this is going to be after the game on Sunday night.
Yeah, after the game. Yeah, after the game. Oh,
Okay.
Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night. Excuse me. Yeah.
So yeah, Sunday night.
And
I just want to make sure.
the Three Shots Down podcast, I don't know what's going on with that. I really don't. I don't know.
You know, Jerry, I was just fucking with you about that. So.
I know you are, dude.
Okay.
But fuck, what's I gonna say? Real quick, Joseph, what do you got? Super Bowl Sunday. Pick.
The Seahawks are going to win.
Mark. Red Mark. San Francisco Mark.
I better not pick the Seahawks, so I'm gonna root against the Patriots. I'm not gonna actually make a pick because whenever I pick against the Patriots, they always seem to win. And that guy David Portnoy, the pizza guy, is bothering the crap out of me. He's so annoying. There's something about Boston fans; they're very annoying. So hopefully the Patriots lose, but they'll probably
Boston.
Yeah,
fan.
they're worse than New York fans now. Absolutely the worst.
You got yourself a new car. I got a new car.
Chata.
Yep. And vodka.
Yeah. Andy, what's your pick?
Oh, Patriots.
No.
You got
Yes. Why not?
I'm hoping the Patriots win. They're not gonna. I'm
Why
hoping
not?
they do.
I don't like the Patriots. They don't need to win another Super Bowl. They need
beat
to
them
go.
then. Beat them then.
They
Yeah.
need.
if
The
they're
Seahawks will
playing,
probably screw up something.
Yeah. All right, Mark, who do you got?
Anybody who's not in the NFC West.
Seahawks are gonna celebrate on your football field. Just hate to say it.
I'm like you, Mark. I don't root for nobody in my division, but
Oh, God,
No, never.
That would be like me
Oh,
rooting for the
that's
freaking
all
Ravens.
right.
Why would I ever do
The
that? in
only
my
time
life?
I rooted for somebody in my division is for Arizona Cardinals against the Steelers. And they lost.
How did that go?
They lost.
Yeah, to me, it's the perfect brain and heart thing. My brain says Seattle, my heart says New England, but
It's
the
gonna be
brain
tough,
always
though.
is the right choice. I think Seattle's going to win.
Dude,
I don't even think it's going to be close. I think it's
No.
going to be by double digits. I think.
Oh, I
Seattle's gonna
Really?
beat them by.
Oh, I
don't think-
I don't think New England stands a chance.
I'm picking 31-20 is what I'm picking for the final score.
Dude, I love
Anyway, that's our show. Thank you guys so much for being on, Joe, Mark, Andy, Luke, John.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you all for being on.
Thanks for having me on.
I don't know what we're doing next week, so if you guys could give us an episode for next week, that'd be appreciated.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not available next Wednesday, so
okay. Well, Jerry, Andy, Mark, pick an episode if you're.
I will keep my episodes to myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, it's hard to come up with episodes. It
Dude,
really is.
you're an amazing guy. You're a very smart guy. You could come up with something.
Yeah, for me.
All right, guys. Y'all take care. Peace.
Peace, guys.
All right.
Later, guys.
Take it easy.
Bye. God bless.